Hey y'all, let me go on and throw up my little copyright disclaimer here, just um, before I cry, of course. Oh my goodness, I'm I got a tear. Oh my god, Boober's gonna make me cry. I'm so scared, shaking. He's got so much on me. Oh my god, motherfucker, are you delusional, dude? For real? Like for real?
Well, I actually patterned my look after what they called the town tramp in my hometown when I was a little girl. This woman that used to walk the streets had all this makeup and hair, high heel shoes, and I thought she was so beautiful. And everybody used to say, "Oh, she ain't nothing but trash." And I used to say, "Well, that's what I'm gonna be when I grow up, trash." And that's kind of how I look. But I like to think I'm a little more than that.
And there is the copyright disclaimer. Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976 allowance to make this a fair use for such reasons like criticism, which I'm going to be doing, comment, no, I'm going to do that, um, teaching people how not to act, all that good stuff that apparently some people weren't taught in kindergarten because they're in their, I mean, he's got to be in his like 50s or 60s now. I mean, how old are you, Bunch? Really? So, I said out of my mouth yesterday that I will not, well, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But one day, I think, I said that I was going to, I wouldn't talk ugly about anybody that kept my name out of their mouth. Well, I'll be damned if I didn't turn on Psycho Dick from Hell's little live stream, if you call it. Hey, Lips. Yes. So with not even 10 minutes, he was on there, and he has Twat Waffle Row up there, and they say they're going to make me cry if I put out what I have on him. Well, let me just say, hey, act right. Hey, it's all good. They can't make me cry. The only way, Ro, the only way you can make me cry is if me and you swapped faces and I had to look at myself in the mirror every day, then I would cry. Okay, that's the only thing that you can do to make me cry. Because if I looked like you, I'd cry every fucking time I looked in the mirror. And then you have the drunk bastard over there who says, I'm going to relapse. Bitch, if you think you and your white trash ass is enough to make me do anything, you've lost your fucking mind. Like, literally, you must be on the fucking alcohol again. Or that shot's not working, whatever the fuck you got going on. But I know what you ain't gonna do, that's run your fucking mouth about me. So, this is the last time I'm gonna ask nicely, because shut the fuck up about Haley. That beautiful name does not need to roll off the tongue of your venomous, vile mouth. How fucking dare you think you can even speak my name? You keep. No, this was. If this doesn't sound like a contradiction, guys, let's do this, okay? Let's play riddle me this. So I had to. I was gonna go live earlier, but I had to rewind it back just to make sure this is what I heard come out of his mouth. Um, but let's go and see, because he was saying something about he's never been in any, like, don't have anything on his record about kids or whatever, and but he's never been had to go into protective custody to go to jail. He wouldn't have to be in protective custody. Well, kind of sounds like you went to jail and they put you in correct protective custody, whatever the fuck it is, you snitch, to me. Oh, well, why? So Ro can jack her dick to him? because he doesn't have any. And if that wasn't his little pecker he was sitting at throughout the thing, then why? Hey, Suzette, baby love, if you're going to send somebody a picture of a pecker and it's not yours, why don't you send one, find one that's big enough to send and say it's not yours? Um, Not a little bitty one. Yeah, him and his daughter got in a fight to get with each other. Hold on. Um, they're so mad that I have lips over here. Like it's um like somebody done pissed in their cornflakes. I mean, why does it matter? Y'all stay on y'all side of the tracks. But over there, please. I don't want mine infected. I mean, this is gross. This is nasty. Um, Fact of the matter is, it is disgusting that you and your old woman over there sat there and discussed the things that y'all discussed and sit like her. I ain't even going there. You know what y'all did. Y'all are gross. And part of me thinks that y'all might have put me in a little box or something. And oh my god, it's creepy, y'all. And until it's done to you, like, and you're, if you knew, like, and y'all seen everything that was sent to me, and knowing that she was sitting there telling him what to say, and like, y'all are some sick motherfuckers. So I don't put anything past you. No, there is no evidence of you doing anything to a child, but there's evidence of you being an abusive, vile piece of shit that thinks he can run his mouth. And stop saying that everybody's running to Benny. We don't run to Benny. If Benny calls you out on something, it's because it's something he's seen that you did. I could call Benny all day and say, "Oh, Munch is talking about me." Well, he's going to tell me to deal with it myself because I put myself in that predicament to be in this little fight. I can put myself in the predicament to handle it. I don't have to have anybody fight my battles. This fly ass mouth can do it just fine. Nobody's going to get him. Now, I don't know who you're talking about acting like fake feds and fake police officers. I don't like the police, so I'm not going to pretend to be one of them. I'm sorry. Taco, hey. Taka is pissed today because low vibrational humans in New York are worried about my little southern ass. Well, you can kiss my Alabama raised ass, okay? My ever widening. Now, I was having, you know, yes, they are. They Rose said that they're going to make me cry, Taco. I said the only way that Rose could make me cry is if I had to switch heads with her and look in the damn mirror every day. I'd cry. Jesus. Hey, Paul. Yes, and Benny's not going. He ain't going to come in here and jump on somebody for me running my mouth about them or them running their mouth about me. Jesus. It unfortunately I don't. I have a beautiful smile, and I don't have to wear dead people's teeth to eat my food. Um, I don't have to. Nobody, and he's sitting here saying that I said that he's doing this, that he's doing this for money. I didn't say that he was doing this for money. I just think he's doing this now to be a bitch because you won't stand up to any men. Why do you only fight with women? Like that's fucking weird. Like very, very weird, my dear. Um, won't you and won't you and Tammy just bow out gracefully and stop? And I can't even say anything about Tammy doing anything because Like she's just back there cheering you on or whatever. And it's making you look sad. Like, Tammy, it's not a good look. Like, don't, you know what? You sick bitch. You do what you do. Because, every time I try to feel sorry for you, I think about you sitting there whacking off to my pictures. And yes, Tammy, I mean you whacking off in my tool shed. Jesus. Lord. I mean, what is wrong with them? I don't know. I really don't know. But I want to cry. Why are you in such defense mode when Tammy's sitting there telling you to leave it alone much and don't bring it up? You're steadily saying, no, Haley, if you've got put out whatever you think you got. Well, if I didn't have anything, then what are you so scared of? What, why are you so defensive? Jesus, if I'm just running my mouth. Hey, Mags, girl, how are you? See, I can be nice to my people, you fucking piece of shit. What did he say? Yeah, I know. Abusing women. Hey, not a drama. Well, we got some drama over here, not a over here today. Because unfortunately, I have to argue with this woman named Munch over and his boyfriend Tammy. Um, because they just cannot seem. Does my mouth? Does my name taste good on your mouth? It does, doesn't it? Mm, I know I'd be talking about me too if I were you. Simple. Yes, taco. Rose. Yeah, yeah. Rose wife Munch. Yeah, pretty much. I think they are. Why don't y'all just start like a polygamous cult up there in New York? Why don't y'all move Row over there? Y'all raise dogs and cats and fucking do it off YouTube. Go over to go Rumble or something. Just go. Just go. I'm tired of you being disrespectful to women. You disrespected me way, way, way before then. And then, I kind of got a little bit of balls about myself. I don't claim to be better than anyone but you and y'all. Why? Because you'll never hear me talk about anybody's child. You will never hear me try to be a pick me fucking. You're trying to be a pick me person much in a missing little girl's case. Why don't you leave this child alone? Yeah, and and they all just cheer on this bad behavior, which means it's probably a cycle of abused women. I mean, I'm not. It's obvious. Um, you can't trust these damn search engine been verified or what is the other one? Truth Finder. You cannot trust these things because I've pulled myself up on there. And it has me related to motherfucking people or connected to people that I don't even know. We have papers on one, yeah, domestic violence incidents. I'm sure there's several. I mean, you can just tell. Like I've been through abuse, and I know what it looks like. You know, and one day she'll get the balls like I did and find a real man like I did. Hey, 120 acres, good to see you. And then he says he's got friends in high places and low places. I bet you've got some high friends in low places. I bet you do. But I don't know about having friends in high places, but I'm sure you have high friends in low places. I don't give a your mammy's ass, first of all, who you might have and what you think you might could do. Bitch, first of all, who my cousin is, I ain't gonna much. Next thing we know, you're going to be like Ernie Shell and you're going to start running for mayor, aren't you? Aren't you? Governor. Governor in New York. Robert Thompson. Hmm, is that what you're going to do? Ernie would make a better fucking governor than you would. That says a lot. I mean, you got all these friends, but 4 people in your chat, and you're talking about me for what? Because I don't agree with vile behavior and nastiness and all this shit. Because you can say stuff about Mama Bear putting it out there all you want to. All right, she did. Was it her fucking business to do it? Absolutely not. Did she do it? Absolutely, she did. Do I hate her for that? No. Do I think that she probably stuck her nose where it didn't belong for her own whatever reasons at the time? Yes. Um, but let's tell the whole truth if we're gonna put it all out there. Is all I'm saying. And I mean the whole truth. The rest of the story, Paul Harvey. And y'all, I'm still bamboozled that Rose thinks she can make me cry. If you do not stop what you're doing, I'm gonna have to. Mm, you know what, Munch and Rose, keep fucking with me. That's what you do. I double dog dare you. Fuck around and find out, please. Because I know I didn't turn. I turned a live stream on the other day where you were talking about pig farms or something, feeding some pigs or something like that. Hmm. Oh, I'm not. I am not. I'm just, but 120 acres, that I'm not going to stoop to their level by any means. But Booger, you know that I know that you know you lying. Simple as that. So I'm going to ask one more time, and I'm going to ask nicely to shut the fuck up about me and my friends who I like. I know. And that's why I'm not playing his shit. But, you know, you got them go gadget inspector fucking master of the doxing of misinformation, Tammy, back there using probably the most cheap search engine that you can find and putting out a lot of misinformation on people and, linking people to things that have nothing to do with them, slandering a lot of people. Like, do y'all really know your laws? Like, you're supposed to be smart, you say, but beginning to wonder if you can spell your name. Um, hmm. See, in order for you to be able to hurt my feelings, I have to value your opinion. And I don't. I just don't like the way my name sounds coming out of your mouth. And in all honesty, it's not a good look for y'all. Because I don't talk about you until I hear my name and I'm going to go And I don't even have to listen to your shit. There's this little AI summary of your uh, little live stream you got going on over there, or had going on over there. And I just type in how many times was the name Haley mentioned, and it tells me when and the timestamps, and it's fabulous. I don't care. Act right. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And for him to even, he is not going to talk about Lips's children. He's not going to talk about Act Right's children. He's not going to talk about anybody's assault and try to say that they're lying or anything like that. Anything like that. I'm not going to put up with that. If you have to make fun of or try to demean a woman for something that happened to her at the worst point, I'm sure, of her life is when that happened to her, um, and try to use that against a woman, you are a special kind of sick motherfucker. And I know there's a lot of men and women who will agree, even if we all don't agree on one thing or on everything, we agree on one thing. And that's the people who are adults in this sector of YouTube. um, Children and families and past shit should not be brought up like because you get your feelings hurt. What the fuck? There she is. I have been, oh my lord, I've been wondering. I Beetlejuiced you up yesterday, Darkness. What up? I am, and but Lady R, they said they're gonna make me cry. No, they were. They were over there, um, running their mouths. And then whenever we moved on from that, and we were, talking about other things, ghost hunting and all that stuff, you still have Tammy coming in there, like talking about something that don't even like pertain to it. Like she's still going on about shit that happened like hours earlier. Time goes by fast in YouTube. I know, in a bra, Paula. He needs a bra. I wonder how many little kids get scared when they see Ro. I think, come on, man. If you were a little child and she and she was like, "Hey, little kid, come here," wouldn't you be scared? I would. I'd run. I'd be like, "It ain't Halloween, Mama shit." I mean, so am I defending Act Right and Lips? You sure as fuck am. And anybody else's child who was talking about any other woman who's been demeaned, go lunch, go find a man other than Andrew to fight with. Okay. Then he's saying that Andrew and Lips made up. Why does it matter? Why are you so obsessed with who Lips is friends with? Like, does she have something on you that you're scared might come out? You'd have done put it out by now, bud. Oh, because that's right. They're slow. They're slow. Just like they said, I'm gonna run and get Benny to defend me. Benny, I ain't gotta go get Benny to defend me. I just want to know who he was talking about being fake feds and fake police. I mean, I know he wasn't referring to Benny, right? Really, God, not. Andrew standing up to him? Oh, yeah. Yep. Seen the darkness? I believe so. I think so too. Like, wasn't there? I don't know. That's a circle fuck over there. I don't know. That's weird. It's just weird, y'all. Like all that shit. Is like, do I think that? Do I think they had anything to do with the big picture of why we're all here? That I don't even want to mention. I'm not mentioning her name, but we all know who we're talking about. No, but do I think there's been some extreme weird shit that's been going on around that time? Yes. Was that trip to Rogersville, Tennessee that they took weird? Yes. Do I think Munch was around? I don't know. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, lady. Or you fucking pinged it right there. Oh God, let me do. Hey, I just got. Let me try to. Let me pull something up here, guys. Hold on one second. You know, I just got some information that there's somebody who's very, very um, funny to me. One of my favorite creators, but I've got to subscribe to him on my new on this channel. But let's see what John Davis seeing lips. I know. Hey, lips is good with me. Share, but we ain't. What we don't defend is the boober with the bra. Boober needs a bra. We need a boober needs a bra fund. Somebody drop your cash app. We're gonna get him one. Jesus Christ! What I wonder what kind of bikinis he's got for this year, y'all. Hey, goes. All right, I'm fixing to pull up John Davis True Crime and see. I hear he's made some shorts here lately. I hadn't seen anything he's done in a while, so let's see what it's about. We, I mean, Boober, you know, what was the Little Rascals, the He-Man woman haters? We're going to be the she-woman Boober haters over here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to pull it up, y'all. And see, I'm over at my little boo thing's house, and I'm glad he's not here to hear me run my fucking mouth. He'd probably think I was Lord. He don't. I try to tell him about this stuff, and he's like, I don't even want to hear it. But he's gone for a little while today, so I was like, let me just run my little mouth for a little while. Especially when I seen that, I'm like, surely this is not going to be. But he had to drop every name that he thought he could. The only person he didn't say was Cher. Cher, I think he might be scared of you. um, but I mean, we were all he went down the border today. We was all guilty, but mainly it was me. And him and Rose think they're going to make me cry. Well, still not crying. He needs a brassiere. Like, what size are them puppies? What size them titties? Much? Hmm. I say 42A. Simple. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's weird and I think it's gross. I really do. Like, how could you, you know, if you don't do this for anybody else, do this for Tammy Munch. How about you putting stop Beetlejuicing me up, okay? Because I'm sure she wants to forget, but you just making it worse. Yeah, maybe a B. But I was thinking 40 because he's got with your backboard back ass bitch with your wide ass shoulders. Oh, Teen Duh sings the oldies. Oh shit. John Davis has some shorts. Oh, okay. Well, what was that game that he had? That was so funny and Roe won the she won the game and she got mad. Can you hear that? Lame of Thrones. Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk. I'll be back in a little bit. Dude. I seen that. I thought, well, that's wild as crap. How does Robert De Niro?
I know. They are very good people. That shit's so fucking funny. She does look like Robert De Niro. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. De Niro's with an attitude. NWA, let's see. This is so funny, y'all. I do too. Y'all, hey, I wish he would start going live again because John Davis and Brandy are good people, and I miss his lives, and he was so funny, and I guess they are bringing that back. You know, y'all go on and poke that bear. I bet you he can make y'all cry. I bet you he could make you cry, you bunch of winder lickers. I mean, I guess y'all's IQ of 85, and that's combined over there, is going to outsmart him too. I doubt it. Hey, free sign. You know, but here I am, just I was just trying to live my happy life and enjoy it, and then I turn on, I get to scrolling, and I was like, well, let's see what this amoeba has to say today. Well, 5 minutes into it, and I'll be damned. So, but I really think I need to make this the last time I speak about you, unless, of course, you continue to hurt the people I care about or anyone's child. If you do not talk about people's kids, you want to talk about somebody's child, talk about your child. Talk about Tammy's child. If y'all want to talk about children, talk about your own. At the first mammy fucking time, you even act like you might want to say something about mine, you better bring the Navy because I'm finna bring the Army. Is all I can tell you. You better do something real quick, fast, and hurry because I will go to prison over mine, or I will happily go to prison over mine, and I will have plenty of people keeping money on my books and me fed for me not to get my ass whooped with my little fly house mouth if I do. So, run it. I dare you. Because I make friends in jail. Hell, I'm a likable person unless you're you. Bye, Nada. Have a good weekend, sweetheart. And this could all be avoided if you would just leave people's kids alone. So, you know what? Say what you want to about me. Say what you want to. Because, I mean, it's just kind of like, look who's talking, type thing. And, I mean, look who's talking. Like, really, I can't even be. Hey, fan, is all I'm saying. Hey, fan. But they need to stop placing false allegations on adults. I believe there's certain things that you are saying about people that you're putting a title on somebody that you have absolutely no proof of them being, okay? But if somebody says anything close about you being that, you say in your defense, right? You know what? Jesus might forgive you, but I ain't. That's why I don't try to play God up here because I know Jesus ain't hiring, and I know that He is. He just shakes His head and says, "My poor child," whenever I go to cuss Him. But He loves me and He forgives me for it. He even forgives me for going in a chat that I have to say the. I mean, every time I watch Him, I have to say the Lord's Prayer afterwards. No one's perfect. Yep, Tina and Tammy and their husband are. I think them two have. I mean, look. Hell, well, will you save me a seat, darkness? Cause I sure as hell. Well, but I'll sit next to you and we'll just talk about people together up there in hell or down there wherever the hell. We ain't going to hell. Shit. If we go to hell, we have to see with them motherfuckers again. I mean, Jesus. You know, and Ro, I'm sorry you had the look that only a mother could love. But stop being so mean to people. Me too. I'm enjoying it. Exactly. Hell's probably too good for him. But he did. What did he come out here calling himself? Do y'all remember? Hello. Wasn't he calling himself Lucifer or something like that?
Hey, lovely.
Mm. Hey, darling. Suzette, what's wrong with him?
Yeah,
Did they get bumped?
I
Their
don't.
mamas dropped them. Their mamas
I'm
dropped
gonna
them
tell
on
you.
their heads.
Yeah, and Tammy, she eats that shit up. She ain't innocent and all that. She eats it up. It's crazy. Never seen a woman that would cheer her boyfriend on to do some sick shit. So they can say I'm sick and this and that, blah blah blah. They won't. I don't give a damn. She tried to put me in something in a post earlier, and I said, "Hell, at least spell my name right." That's what you're worried about. Well, hell yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
if you're going to put facts out there, well, if you know when you say you're putting out facts, that means a facts is spelling the name right. You know that's because if you
You
don't
gonna
spell your
tag
name
my
right, I
name
mean
in
that's not
something?
you.
Yeah, if you gonna tag me in something, shit, spell my name right.
That's why I said I'm wondering if they even know how to spell their own names these days, man.
Hell, can't none of them spell shit.
But that shit John
I
Davis
mean,
did about Robert De Niro, oh my God, poor John Davis, don't be criticizing Robert De Niro like that. He's a legend. Rosa thought
he spells it
he
different
cracks,
though.
he
He
cracks me
spells it with
up.
he spells it D-I De Niro instead D-E. So he's so funny. I
He
know.
is funny.
I wish he'd start putting out some more stuff again. But he did acquire that property that had that house that had caught fire, and it's a huge house, but it was an old house, and they had told him that he could have that property, if he wanted to do the demo on that house and clear the
Mhm.
land and everything, and so he's doing that because that way he doesn't have any neighbors now.
Yeah.
So
Wait
that
a
was the
minute.
only person. So, I mean, the guy was willing to give him the property as long as he demoed the house. And like I said, it was a big old house, but it was an old house. So he's been doing that and working. So,
Lips, they doxed your brother and your sister and her children, then her brother. Why? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's taking it too far. Like, oh, do y'all know Munch has a brother? Do y'all know that? That's on YouTube.
much is like this. Fuck you whores, you cunts, you bitches.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. I wouldn't piss on you motherfuckers if you was on cunts, you whores, you bitches. What man about women? You're fucking dude, right?
with a red face, and that's the first sign of alcohol.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I'm keep on, but who might deny you a stroke? Go ahead, hell.
Yeah, I mean, because his face was red. I was wondering if he needed to check his blood pressure or if that was just the alcohol and the I don't know. But something got him up early this. I said, Lord, he's up with the crickets.
Well,
Usually
Andrew
he's a
had him
late
pissed
riser.
off last. Andrew had him pissed off last night. He was trying to give Andrew all his lectures, and
Oh
then
God,
him and Andrew going back and forth, and
that's
then
drama.
I don't even know. I was at work today, so I don't know what the fuck he was pissed off about today.
Oh, apparently whatever I had to say about him yesterday. Well, I mean, all I did was I spoke the facts, Robbie Rob. I
Well,
told you to quit.
I thought he was gonna quit going after doing all of this. I thought he was gonna concentrate on the case, Casey Compton case, and he was gonna take his channel in a new direction, and he wasn't gonna do this no more, and blah blah this and blah blah that. I think you a damn liar. That's what I think over there.
Yeah, he can't help it. He likes it.
I think you damn liar. That's what I think. I've
If he
yet to
couldn't
see.
if he couldn't run his mouth about us or Mama Bear and Cattle King, what would he talk about? They can't. What that case? How old is that case? He's
Somebody in chat, I think Lady R probably knows how that case is, that Casey Compton case.
I
Because
mean, but why?
her and Holland Girl, they researched that case.
Mhm,
You know, when they first started talking about Mama Bear did something that
mhm,
had something to do with the Casey Compton case, blah, 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 blah,
mhm.
blah. They researched it. It's Cassie. It's
Yeah,
Cassie, dumbass, not Casey. You calling me a dumbass, Lips? Cassie Compton was killed by her stepfather. See, that's when Lady R and them
mhm.
researched that. That's what their conclusion.
And
Uh,
Lady Art and Hollow Girl, because they don't make a spectacle of misinformation. They don't put something out there unless it's true. Like I can honestly say that. So buckle up, Buttercup, because trust me, anything. When Lady R didn't like me, she wasn't. It's not that she wasn't speaking the truth on my bad behavior at the time. I'm not going to hold my actions and against her. If it didn't do anything, it helped me because I'm take uh
Lady R said her stepfather did it. The law knows it that he did it. They just can't prove it. So I
mhm.
guess you can go research it, Boober, and spin your wheels and try to get uh
Mama. I mean, that's
Mama
crazy.
Bear all involved in it, I guess. But I don't think Mama Bear was even in Arkansas the time that happened. So
But you know what? You see what's happening with Ryan Upchurch and what he's going through with
that
taking things away
Kylie,
from her. Yeah. So this is exactly what Tammy is doing. Tammy, you're getting consumed with things, and you're looking. When you start like digging like that, and you don't really know what you're doing, you go down these rabbit holes, and it might lead you to this place and that place, and then but when you come back to fucking come out your hole, you realize that had nothing to do. Just because you know somebody does not mean if so. Just because I know somebody that was murdered, that
right?
does not mean it
We
has
did
something
it.
to do with it. No.
Yeah, we
Um.
did it.
Yeah. Lord, we're just a bunch of gangsters over here. Jesus.
Yeah,
We got her. She's the one saying that she's the queen of the mobs. What mob?
that's right.
I know what the one she ain't. She ain't gonna be queen over here. And I
She
know.
ain't no queen. She might be his queen, but she ain't his only queen. He's got several of them over there wanting to be his,
Mm-hmm.
wanting
That's
them,
right. Honey.
wanting. Mm-hmm. Calling him his wife and all that stuff. You can have them
Mhm.
too if you want Dippy and Roe and
Mhm.
Honey Badger over there. You can sure have that bunch by
That's
all means.
them birds are of those birds are of a feather flock together for a reason.
Yes.
Yes, polygamy, bigotry, fucking uh polyamorous, whatever that shit.
Polygamy.
No, that
That's
means
about the
well, they're
best.
not gonna
That's
make up
about the
or
best he's gonna get though over there. He can keep that bunch of weirdos.
and they don't wear makeup or nothing to fix themselves up anyway, so it shouldn't be a difference if
Uh,
they don't have to put on long skirts
none,
and stuff. Road, you can't cut that
none.
hair no more. And Dippy, mm, Dippy says they keep. Why does everybody keep saying she's innocent? She's not innocent. First of all, and that they act like Dippy's just this little innocent person that doesn't bother nobody. Well, uh, much
She's
that's a
just
lie.
she's just not as out there and loud with it as the rest of us is, but yeah, she is.
No, she marks. So riddle me this. I think there's two people that we've talked of, and I ain't about doxing, but they two people, and y'all are gonna know who I'm talking about. Have the same last name. Two people we're just talking about. Correct? You know what I'm talking about? Thing one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. They have the same last name. Y'all don't think
Well,
I
that's
know I might
probably
be crazy.
Kathy. That's
Because
just a
this is
coinky dinky.
it's a common name. But
It
so
is. Plus, that's her
um
husband's name.
but we can put misinformation. They can say stuff about us just because we might uh know somebody or know of a person, and then puts us guilty.
Ugh,
So how do we know you and Dippy don't aren't kin? Hmm.
the closer kin, the deeper in there, Boober.
Yeah, and then who's the one that what's
Like to
her
talk
name?
about us folks from Alabama being inbred. Come on now.
Roll Tide, bitches. I'd rather you know what? I would rather be a motherfucking inbred from Alabama than a damn Yankee from New York that uh sexualizes children and demeans women and all the things. And just because you haven't been charged with it does not mean that you have not been on a live stream on this motherfucking platform with young children on your like in your house while you're saying the most vile and vulgar things about people, and y'all are letting these kids just absorb that like a sponge. That's what I have
Oh
a problem.
yeah. Andrew's
That's
famous for that. Andrew keeps that kid right there, and both of them, when they were both living with him, he's the world's worst about that shit.
yes, I see that too. Darkness, there's a there's a big problem, and you ain't got to act right. You know what? You don't have to lie because your what happened to you, unfortunately, is true. But what they're doing, and they just don't have that fucking right. And I don't give a shit if it was if this was Adam's house cat that they were talking about. I've been there in that situation, and I'd be motherfuck if somebody would sit there and have say that shit that I didn't go through it because they think in their head that I didn't. Bitch, miss me with that bullshit and go suck a Tammy's dick because
She
that
act like she got one, honey.
I walk with a limp because my nuts heavy. God,
That part,
I was like,
darkness.
so what
And
about?
He put Bear Bear up there on his panel, and then they cry about us and children and different things like
Yeah,
that.
thank you for
Miss me
reminding
what?
me of that, Lady R. Thank you. Look, Suzette. What
Yep.
on earth? Did you see that? This right here. We're
You
gonna
did.
just. I'm just gonna
You
let this
didn't
sit
know
up
that?
here. Yeah, it just it slipped my mind with all this going on. Now, say what you
Yep.
want to about anybody in this chat on Earth, anybody on Earth, but that right there proves what you are. a 12-year-old. Okay, a 12-year-old, and the parents of the 12-year-old that let it happen should, you know, in my opinion, no, I'm not going to say that because I might go to jail. Uh, um,
Guys, which part that they put Bear Bear on his panel? Bear Bear was on his panel. Is that the part you missed? Tammy says Mama Bear had a dress near, but they are literally related to
yes.
that. They are. You talk about a rabbit hole and reaching. They reaching for the
Hmm.
damn moon. Reaching for the moon.
Only God knows who Candace tried to sell that house to. When Dawn was gone. Who knows? Who knows? That shit right there. I don't know. Do I believe that? I don't know what to believe because of who it's coming from anymore. Um, but that's just weird that two different people went down from New York to buy a house, and then a child comes up missing because, and there was to me, a large sum of money, I'm sure, was given. I know on one end, that, what's his name? I'd be fresh as hell, let them feds watch. Drop top, head Bobby. Now, um, the same Brandon Clark who told us how easy. Yes, the one with JLR and the machete.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Candace couldn't sell it exactly, but who's to say that these people didn't get mad and um, try to be gang? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Um, it's just all weird to me. Candace was trying to
Well,
find
you
places.
had Jose staying there after the fact. You had
Yeah, like it
Jose.
seems to me like Jose was.
Grandma.
Yeah.
You had Grandma having to take Jose off the hill to keep him and Don from killing each other. You had
Over Candace.
Jose months later that uh Pearls over there, he found just Jose and did that whole interview with Jose
Hmm.
and gave us a little insight to what went on in that home as far as we know they wasn't helicopter parents at all.
And
Anything could have happened to her. Just
and
anything.
Jose, he did humanize Summer to me. Like he was the only. He made her more of a
Yeah,
human than her parents.
yeah.
She liked to twirl. That's all her daddy can say. She liked to twirl. And she loved her daddy.
And he's there in the afterlife.
Yeah, and an angel came to him 4 months before and said that something was going to happen to Summer.
Something was gonna happen to her. He knew that the people that Candace was hanging around was just bad news for the for that little girl,
Hmm.
and just bad
Yeah.
news.
And I don't know. And, as bad as, like, I have a heart, and sometimes I'll be trying to, like, I'll find myself feeling sorry for people, and then I'm just like, hold on, then I
I
feel like
know.
all this stuff, and it's like, I mean, I don't know, but I think that there's more to the whole Pete Clark thing in Summer and stuff. I
Well,
just,
put that what Lady R just put. So one could speculate that Summer was taken by a Clark, brought to New York, and God knows what they did with her.
Mhm.
You could
Okay,
speculate that, yeah.
we could speculate all day long, just like they do. But what in the beginning when they first came to Mama Bear's chat, it seemed like to me that Tammy was kind of acting like she knew more.
Well, she
Like,
acted like, oh, Hunter could have had something to do with it. I could see they said a whole bunch of shit, but they've
yeah.
since retracted.
And I didn't know. I don't know. When they came on there, I didn't know. I'd never heard of him before, and so this was like, I was like, who the fuck is this dude with no shirt on and titties bigger than mine, flopping? Um, what the fuck? And then for me to think that I was at such a low point in my life, but fuck, misery loves company, and I was fucking miserable. and now I'm happy, and I am. And my man finds you.
And that's well, and
He
you
is. Have you
sound
seen
good. You sound good. You sound better. You are speaking plain. You're not all
him?
over the place. You're doing fantastic. Really, you really are.
I'm happy
Not
again.
letting them. Yeah, you're not letting them trigger you to the point where you're up here just
No,
all over the place with it and stuff like that. I mean, you're doing good. Don stated Margie won't move back to Tennessee because of being SA'd.
yeah.
Could the same person have taken Summer?
They made sure to blame Hunter because they are directly related. Meth heads and light holler. Hence Jody Sue saying outsider, so she could have meant the Clarks too. Yeah, that damn. Well, that Pete Clark. Um, that Pete Clark dude, didn't he like? Wasn't he married? Is it true he was married to Ernie's aunt? Or but that could be fabricated.
I don't know.
I don't either, because when it comes to Ernie, I don't try to. I try to. I try to stay out of it. God.
Right. Gosh knows. Ernie, okay, with
He-
Ernie, it's like this. You just have to know that's for entertainment purposes only. You can't take anything he says serious. Just know when you go over to Ernie's, that's just entertainment. That's all that
Yeah,
is.
don't take it serious. He's not running for the
That's no,
governor.
there's nothing actual factual about it. I wonder if he's gonna run for governor while he's in jail. Well, they say he gets out June the 1st. He might get out just in time to get. No, they done did the had their little primary or whatever it was. I think they done had it. Ernie missed the vote on that. He was in
Ernie has
jail.
family in Van Hill, that I do know. And Ernie did go to the Van Hill Road. He went. Remember whenever all that was going on, and he went and made that
Yeah.
video. Like Ernie hadn't done nothing. He was trying to say he was away from Summer's case and all this, and then that happens, and he goes and makes a video. Uh, y'all know me from the Summer Wells case. Well, no shit, Ernie.
Yeah.
But y'all
When he
might know
first
me.
came to the Summer West case, he was talking about my brother's a serial killer, and I was like, "What? Who in the hell is this joker? What's your brother's name? Who's a serial killer?" Yeah, he was
I
like a
remember when
serial killer. What?
I
I
remember
will
when the
never
police
forget
had him at
that.
the end, and he's hollering, "Shelby Shell's gonna kill me."
Yeah,
Oh,
all
Ernie,
that.
I'm not laughing
He's
at you.
like,
Laughing at you.
oh, and then you just find out that he's just a larper, and then you're like, poor Ernie.
Mhm.
That's just for entertainment
You-
purposes only.
I didn't know what LARPing was until somebody had brought it to my attention, and you know,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
was the
couple of
same way. I didn't
LARPing.
know. I was like, what the hell's LARPing? I had to look it
Mhm.
up.
I did, and I was like, okay, and so I got to looking at things, and there's a certain other person that does things like that too, who has unfortunately been disappointed in, and I have to eat some crow on some things when I've defended people to the pits of hell. But that's just weird. I don't know, and then I've always wanted to ask Fred why why did Fred send Andrew money? That's just weird to me. Like I to ask I'm I, I've
I
asked
don't
Fred.
know. Maybe it was just a mood that night with, maybe he just come across that live and
Yeah,
Andrew
because
was
I give
needing
Andrew
a pack
money.
of cigarettes and Fred was thinking, you know what, I've been there before.
Well,
I've
that's what I
needed
did.
cigarettes and wish somebody would have got me some. So hey, I got it. Let me send him some cigarette money.
And kudos to Fred for that, but here's a million other people he could send secret money to. But I'm guilty of giving Boober and them money for Andrew and them, because they said they didn't have any food and stuff. And I'll be damned if I have money on Cash App. $20 is nothing, really, but it's enough to get you something to eat. So
Yeah.
I sent it to them because I felt bad for the son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, it'll get you a pack of oodle noodles and a bag of chips, and
Yeah, thank you.
it'll
Y'all
get you
there.
some ramen noodles and some chips and shit. Or a dozen eggs and a loaf of bread. You can make you an egg sandwich. I mean,
Them too. I mean, you look like you eat cigarettes. So I wonder when Rose moving to New York. That's what I want to know.
I don't know. She went to look at an apartment today, didn't she?
And she was getting on the bus to hop somewhere.
Yeah. She wanted to find her an apartment. She said it wasn't close to where she was staying either, so she might be. Who knows?
I mean, hey, might be going to look at their apartment.
I don't know why they didn't offer her a place to stay anyways after she lost the dogs. There wasn't no reason I could see them not
They
wanting
was
her
raising
there.
money.
I could see them not, and when she had the dogs, I could see it, which I guess she was at her brother's by then and she didn't need a place to stay, but I don't know.
I guess her and her
But
brother broke up.
I
I guess
guess
we don't
so.
know that yet.
Does she know that apartments cost money?
Yes, and we're more than that Boober's going to be able to raise, because Boober's going to stick his foot in his mouth, and ain't no, he's not. He's going to lose his little 5 followers over there. One day, he's going to look up, and I mean, because him and now he don't have Andrew. One thing Andrew did do for him is, y'all can't disagree about this. Andrew brought him followers. You know, all them people
Yeah.
that are over there, those are Andrew's people. Birds of a feather. Once again, yeah. And she said that we were making fun of her for living outside. No, 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 no. We weren't making fun of you. We were just stating the
I ain't
fact.
making fun of nobody that's in a bad situation. But
No,
her,
we
that
didn't.
bitch, I'll make fun of her. I will
Mhm.
dog on her. I'll do whatever the fuck I want when
She
it
was
comes
being
to her
racist.
and say whatever the fuck I want because that's
Mhm.
exactly what she does. She says exactly what the fuck she wants, whether it's true or not. She's horrible. She's vile. She's a creature. And she makes me sick to my stomach. And I say what I want. All of that. She's vile. She's nasty. She's disgusting. She says disgusting
Sorry.
shit. She
So
gets on panel and just whatever comes to her damn brain goes right out her mouth. She don't even stop to think about it. She's crazier than hell. And she needs a damn straight jacket.
yes, she
Straight
does.
up. She needs a damn straight jacket. You, ma'am, are a
I
liar
love
as
that.
well.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. They just chatting.
My God, like Tim Mullins. Tim Mullins, that's a creepy motherfucker right there. Whew.
Yeah, he is.
I still cannot, y'all. And I know Cheryl agreed with me on this one. Those first fucking things he did, those first videos he did, were so creepy. And the more you go back, if you go back and watch them now, knowing everything that's come out, like it, even if it maybe at the time wouldn't have been creepy to people, I'm pretty sure almost everybody that has seen anything about this case or paid attention to it will agree that those are kind of questionable.
My thing is, didn't he come out and say that he had probably took pictures of the Wales kids before because he was a
Mhm.
photographer and he,
He was a videographer at the church.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
there's one
that's when they
picture
took the
of,
videos down.
and there's a picture of Summer on a swing,
Mhm.
and you can see there's a tree in that tree that sits off to the side. It's off to the right side of that. Well, it's kind of right and centered in
Mhm.
front of that swing. It's on the right side of the driveway if you're like looking from the swing. And
Yeah.
it looks like a flash in that tree. Like
That
somebody's
was
taking a picture. Show is.
my thing is, okay, when she was swinging, that like, and I know she was having fun and stuff and all that, but like like it just scares me because they were swinging her so high. Like I would have
Girl,
had a
I
heart
used to
attack.
swing. I used to swing high like that too. We
My poor
loved
little
that when
friend.
we was kids. We'd swing just as high as we could.
Hell, yeah, but Lord, but as a mother, if I would have seen my child, somebody swinging my child that high at that tiny, I'd have freaked the hell out. And
I
oh
think
my
that's
God.
just that's what I'm saying. That's just, country living, and they
Hmm.
was just like that,
Yeah, and
just
she
running
was
up and
doing
down
things.
that driveway on those motorcycles that them boys had and different things like
Mm-hmm.
that. They just,
She wouldn't
probably
handle it. She really was.
barefooted and wide open all the time. I can just see the four of them just up there wide open, barefooted, running around, just wide open.
Yeah, and it like you got to think the terrain over there was is so treacherous.
They're
Um,
on a mountain, that's for sure. They're on the
mhm, and
side
I've
of a
never seen
mountain.
it up front. I've never been there, but like I
You
heard
gotta
that it
have you gotta have some you gotta have a little speed to get up that driveway. That's for damn sure.
yeah, like, so that but I mean we have mountains in Alabama. I'm hollers. I'm sorry, but the way that it looks to me, like the places I know that you have to go up hills to get to. Every time I was over a house like that, we heard somebody come up the driveway. So if somebody went up your driveway and snatched your child, don't you think you would have heard them?
If
Like
they were in a vehicle.
if they were in a vehicle, and now
But you gotta think that that basement door, that dog trail was behind that basement door if somebody come up that way.
yeah, and it could have been somebody that she knew. That
Yeah,
little
just somebody on foot, just somebody luring her out of there, you know. I still think she got to the bottom of that driveway. I think Candace
Mhm.
and Grandma was sleeping or not paying attention, and
I
those
think she
youngins
opened
was just
the
used to. I think those youngins was used to running around and doing what the hell they wanted, and I just think she got to the bottom of that driveway, and then whatever happened happened.
yeah, and if you think about all the sickos around there. So if she was to get to the bottom of the driveway, and that was just either somebody accidentally done something or they nefariously done something. I don't know, but I think the reason that the dogs might have hit on Fred's property is because they said Candace was in the truck of Grandis's or whatever when she went and asked Chad Arnold about that, or about Summer, if he's seen Summer, and maybe picked her scent up from the car, you know. But I just really don't. I think Fred might be guilty of embellishing some things to stay relevant, but I don't think he's guilty of anything to do with her. What Fred? If you want to know what's pissing me off right now about you, bud, I'm gonna tell you. You going against Laura, and now because you've defended Laura every single time I've talked to you. You've always defended Laura. You've always said that you never went against her story, and now y'all want to say that Laura's lying. Like,
That come out, and that he didn't start that till after Ryan did that interview with his sister.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I don't
I
know
know.
what that's got, but he didn't start. Like I said, he didn't start that till that
Yeah, he really
came out
didn't.
into.
He really didn't. He was that was and
Uh-uh.
he knows. He knows, and I think he knows it's wrong. That's why he didn't have too much to say. Like, but he never gets to say anything.
Ain't that the truth?
Every time because I can tell you, my own personal experience, and this is my personal experience from my personal conversations. I haven't ever heard him say anything that contradicted to me. But um, the first time I ever heard him go against Laura or anything like that was, I guess yesterday or day before, and I was disappointed. I was like, "Damn, Brad, you know, because he always, they were together at the time, until you know."
Paul said, I didn't hear him say she was lying. He just didn't collaborate her story.
But he always has before, though, Paula. Like that's the thing. Is like, but
Oh,
now,
Paula, my bad. I said Paul.
yeah. And so what I'm thinking is like, I don't know. I mean, he. I'm not defending Fred Y'all, God knows. I mean, and if you think I am, then what the fuck ever. Think what you want to. Go scratch. But
Well, my thing with Fred is he was so far in his addiction when all that
yeah,
happened,
Fred
you know?
as a damn road lizard for about fucking the whole years
Yeah,
prior. And I'm
yeah.
sorry, and me and Fred have talked about this because I can understand him about that because I've dealt with it myself, and I can't remember what I did yesterday, still to this day, because
Right.
not every single detail, but for Ro to call me a junkie when she looks like the poster child for methamphetamine.
You got that the damn truth
That's
right
one
there.
hell of a time. I got all my choppers.
Say it, sister.
The
Preach it. Damn.
mine are not a dead lady's. I
Jesus,
mean,
I swear.
you can't make this shit up.
You couldn't. This is
You
damn
can't.
Netflix movie right here.
And if you go to
We
try
could
to
make a
explain
whole
it to
damn
normal people,
Netflix
they're like, what the
series. We
fuck
could make a
man?
whole we could make a whole Netflix series out of all this bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
And
she has them teeth. She probably, did them teeth have like silver caps on them or anything? Because if they were, she done pawned them bitches if they did. She got to get Boober super. No, Boober can't get super chats.
and she
He's
if somebody answer me this in chat, is she on federal probation?
That's hard to do. I mean, there's only certain things you can get on federal probation for.
So she's saying I she threw them out and melted black. Threw them out when they melted black. Is she on federal probation, y'all? Because
I
I'm
thought,
just wondering. I'm just wondering because frostbite my ass, chemical burns was more like it when she showed
hmm
them hands.
yes, yes, frostbite my ass.
They looked like Cam's did when
Mm.
he had
Has
them chemical burns on his hand and
anybody
had to go.
heard anything about Cam?
I hadn't heard anything about Cam lately. I wish he'd do
Mm-mm.
an update. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Because
not
that's what I
okay. It's
said.
not federal. Okay, she's not on federal probation. Okay. I don't know
That's
why I
all
thought I
it is.
heard somebody say federal
I did too.
probation.
That well, so let me ask y'all this: what is this like Jessica Lunsford shit that they're talking about? Is there any truth to that, or is that just fabricated horseshit?
I have no idea now. They are over there saying he is on the Jessica Lunsford Act,
Mm,
but I don't know if he is or not.
yes, and her was it her ex husband that like made pow pow not pew pews but like kabooms. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Then he
Oh,
got in
you talk
trouble for that. Roe.
right? That was I thought wasn't that her brother, y'all?
It was either her brother or her husband. There's no such thing as
He's on
being
the
on
government
the
watch list for her family being associated with the Aryan Nation. There you go.
but I know some, you know, and that's just the thing. Okay, let me explain something to y'all. Some people that don't know about prisons. When you go to a prison and you are white or you are another color, race, whatever, you have to kind of like, even if you don't have those beliefs personally, you kind of have to like, for your own protection, you kind of got to get with your, get with yours, get in where you fit in type thing. So like I know some people who have were that in prison, but in real life, no, um, it's messed up. But for them to, they even went as far as saying that Lips's kids were drugged by white boy or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're gonna drag him into it, and that's gonna be who's gonna drag them.
You got that right, especially saying some shit like that.
That's fucked up. I said,
The day I told her that I was going to see the PO, she said that she had a federal probation. That
Isn't that what Jewish lady? I'm trying to light my joint here.
In prison don't count. That's called fake it till you make it.
Right, right. You just have to get in where you fit in shit.
See, there's no such thing. Taco said there's no such thing as being on the Jessica
Nope.
Lunsford Act.
Nope.
There is a just. I know there's a Jessica Lunsford Act, but you can't like be on it. I think you just.
I'd be kind of like being on the Amber Alert list. There ain't one.
What is that? Anaya Blanchard. Is that the the
Yeah,
Anaya Blanchard law? It's
I
where
know.
if you're in jail for attempted murder and shit like that, you're not supposed
Anything.
you're not supposed to be able to get out on bond.
And y'all, I lived in Birmingham at the time, and I'm friends with Angela Harris, who is Anaya's mother. Um,
That's pitiful.
yes. My friend Derek Baker, I share his stuff all the time. He does a lot of Alabama stuff, and he is very factual. Y'all, we did work together and get Nick Smith voted the fuck out of Walker County. I know that. That's one sheriff, aka murderer. Uh, in my opinion, of course, that will not be corrupting anything else in Walker County and saying that he helping. No, you murdered, in my opinion, two people at least. At least I know one of them you put in jail and let
Yeah.
him freeze to death under your watch, and I knew him. And where's Maxine, Nick? If you ever hear this, Nick Smith, where's Maxine? Come on, tell us the truth now that you ain't the sheriff. Rant over. Y'all see. Look, have you heard of Maxine Beerbox case?
I haven't.
Well, this is a little interesting, y'all. Okay, Nick Smith was the Cordova, Alabama chief or whatever before he was.
Right.
She was the poster child. He started that. It was called the. I forgot what it was called. The Mercy Project. Okay, that's what it was. And it was where if you have never been in trouble before and you get in trouble, like you go through this drug court thing with him, or he sends you to rehab, and well, she was like his first success story. Okay, well, I know people around there, and the local gossip of the town is Nick was sleeping with the girl. She He was getting ready to run for sheriff, and he was scared she was gonna come out about it. And she just walked into the woods and disappeared. Was never heard from again. After she
Huh.
checked herself out of Walker Baptist behavior they still had the cuckoo house over there.
Yeah.
In Jasper, she checked out of there and was walking down the street. Somebody said they seen her. In my opinion, TJ Armstrong, the undeputized, the one. Okay, Nick Smith also hired a bunch of cops that were not APOS certified to be sheriff's deputies in Walker County, like TJ Armstrong and a couple of people who were like what are they called? Um, the school officers that like I know one person got fired from the Hoover Police Department, and he hired him to go to schools, but he was fired for bad behavior at another police department. I do know that. Like, I'll have to, I don't know. But
You'll have to
those
do
things,
a whole nother live on all that.
yeah, I know, but I'm gonna go. I want to go get some because I know I can share anything of Derek's, and he has done like very, very, very good, thorough work. And Secrets True Crime podcast, Amber, she is amazing. Like I watched her with the Eric Cates case, and I've become friends with Miss Toby, Eric's mom. And this, Nick Smith also gave Miss Toby the wrong autopsy for her son. It was the autopsy of a woman that Toby got first, but after the podcast, and thanks to
Well,
that podcast, this case is
didn't they
solved.
just fire him or
Yeah, he just
make
got
him
voted out.
resign?
Yeah, him
Yeah.
and the coroner that was having an affair with a 15-year-old or something like that at the church.
Wow. Yeah.
Y'all want to come down to Alabama? Tina, what they call a backseat bathroom? Yes, she's a moped. She might be fun to ride, but you don't want your friends to see you on it. Rose, yeah,
That's right, girl.
yeah, really.
Yeah, she did threaten Holler Girl with bombs.
Oh my God. We did.
Yeah, Rose crazy. That's what I'm telling you. She's crazy.
Well, you ain't Donald Trump. You can't press a button and people gonna go do it. Jesus, I mean, you got kind of like a hairdo like Trump, but mm, bless your heart.
I'm telling you, that one little sprig she's kept poking up there. I just want to like chop it off. Like,
I'm trying to figure
and
out who
then
looks more
there's
like they belong on Laverne and Shirley, her or Andrew.
yes, Laverne Shirley.
Oh, what was that dude? One of them dudes from
Lenny,
Greece.
was it Lenny and Squiggy?
Yeah, Lenny and Squiggy, that's their names.
Yep, Lenny and Squiggy.
And I used to think that Munch was a tall man. I thought he was a bigger guy or whatever, but come to find out
He's short.
he's like Andrew's size, and that was like I'm like,
Oh Lord.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So Tammy's probably taller than him. That's why they will never stand up.
Turn the camera off when they get ready to stand up.
Yeah.
No, Andrew don't give a shit.
Uh, uh, Andrew don't care. That's one thing.
Andrew don't
Um,
give a shit what people think. He don't give a shit what he
yeah,
says. He just
he's
don't
just
give a shit.
unfortunately, the rest, I can't say the same. Mm,
No Lord.
sad. And what's really sad is like there's kids that have to grow up in that environment. I mean, there's kids.
It makes sense. He's got short man syndrome.
That's exactly what it is. And he's gonna understand that you gonna fuck around with me. I ain't with a weak ass motherfucker anymore. I'm with a motherfucker that's like from down here and he acts like it, and probably wouldn't take too kind to Munch saying he's gonna make me cry. Hmm. So then there's that. I don't need my fucking cousin. I got my boyfriend, ho.
There you go.
That's
He
a
ain't
real
gonna do
man.
nothing but sit behind that. He ain't gonna do nothing but sit behind that damn camera and get triggered and raise hell until he has a fucking stroke or a heart attack right there on the damn live.
Like when the fucking veins like protruding and shit.
Can you
That's crazy.
imagine what his kids grew up with? Him being a raging alcoholic and violent. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Him choking Tammy out ain't the first time he's been
and
abusive
that
and
probably wasn't
violent.
the first time that happened. Allegedly, my opinion, of course.
Yes, my opinion too.
But any woman that's going to do that, allow that shit to go on that she allows to go on, and I'm sure I
She
wasn't
does.
the
She
first, and I
instigates
won't be
half
the
of
last.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I know. So how many? I mean, I wonder how many other people they've done this to. Like,
I
it,
don't
it
know,
makes
but
you wonder.
like I said, I thought he was gonna rebrand and he was gonna do this with this channel and do that with this channel, and he was just done with the Mama Bear and the Jason stuff, and it just wasn't going nowhere anyways. And he done all he could do, and now he's like, I'm not gonna rest till y'all in prison.
Oh Jesus!
Well,
Well, he's probably going to end up there before anybody because
yeah, he's
they're
gonna keep
typical.
right on. Yeah,
They're slandering and defaming and just doing illegal things that if people want to push the issue, I don't involve the law personally because I think that's a puss ass move when I have a problem with
well, there's
somebody.
a lot of there's well, not a lot, but there's several people that has that could have a defamation case against
Yeah,
him,
but they
Andrew,
call the police.
and
So
Roe because they have spread so much lies and bullshit
but the thing
And
is,
Don and Candace, I would have if I was Don and Candace, I'd have done had a damn cease and desist on a lot of
oh,
motherfuckers talking
yeah,
shit.
because that
Whether they
situation,
guilty or innocent, I'd have
if I was
put a
Cattle
cease and
King,
desist.
if I was
Yeah.
Cattle King, and what he's saying is what they're saying is not true. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not. I don't teeter totter on that fence at all because first of all, that's somebody's child, and that's a fucking
Right,
situation that ain't had nothing to do with my mammy fucking ass. Okay, let's get that straight.
right.
So my name's Bennett, and I ain't in it on that one. But if the things that he was saying about Jason are not true, then that right there, that is very, very like something I know a court of law will take very serious because you can't just put that title on someone and that not be true because they will spend the rest of their lives trying to have to prove to people that it's not true because some crazy fucking drunk from New York decides to take all his rage out on these people, I guess to keep his hands off his old lady. I don't know. In my opinion. But that right there is enough to that's a lawsuit. You're accusing somebody of being a the worst thing on earth to me. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hell no, they have to be grifting for legal fees.
Tina thinks that when she calls me a Mexican, that it offends me. In fact, my ancestry is technically Mexican before white men stole this land. She,
Yeah,
uh,
she
she is
she's
so
scared.
damn right. She's so fucking racist. And to sit over there and talk about, I'm not racist,
Yes,
bitch.
she can.
Bitch, shut up. You are so fucking racist and you so don't deserve to have a platform to spew your fucking hate on.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they take your fucking channel eventually. I hope they fucking take it for your hateful, racist ass.
I want to know why she gets on there and says, "Hey, Don Wells, we need to talk all the time." Like, are you fucking Don too?
Don ain't paying her two damn attentions.
No.
He probably don't even know who the
But
hell she is.
you know what though? Darkness, I would rather be every color in the rainbow than having a ugly heart. And I'm sorry, but I haven't seen anything like Ro used to not be like this. At first, I thought like when I first seen her, like I thought she was. It seemed like she was a lot nicer. But I guess when you get around people like you and you're that kind of person, really, you know, you're comfortable with being like that. And I'm not comfortable with hurting people's feelings, but I am comfortable with defending my part in it. You
Right.
know, hey Cattle King, how are you doing? Now, I it's fine for him to be in here. Look, somebody that ain't guilty because they show their face. You fucking big titty bastard. But to threaten me with you for me not to erase any messages because you have them all. Okay, you want to which ones you want? The ones from that you were sent me before or after? You want to go there? Hmm. Because y'all got mad at me because I wouldn't send y'all money to pay your phone bill and send y'all a laptop. I ain't your damn mama.
A laptop.
They wanted a laptop for, and I have, I get, I buy the storage units and stuff, so I do have a couple at my house. But I don't know whose information could have been on them. I don't know. And then the one I had my information, and I am not sending any kind of device of mine up to Gloversville, New York. I'd have to be slow.
Hell no.
So, when actually Lips is I was gonna do it, and Lips was like, Haley, don't do that. Like, that's no, they don't need any of your devices. But yeah, like, got mad at me.
What? I would
Hmm.
never expect anybody from the internet to do anything for me.
Listen,
I was
this
just
the
like,
devil here. Here's something else
now
though.
having your
Listen,
channel monetized and having memberships and super, that's different. But to get mad because people aren't sending you things, that's crazy.
that that is not my place. And did I tell him that I was going to? Hell, I probably did just to make him shut up. But did I lie? I sure did. 'Cause, yeah, I was not fixing to do that. But did I tell you I was just to shut you up? Yeah. Did I quit answering the phone whenever you know, uh, didn't I ghost y'all because what? Y'all kept bothering me? Hell. And all I could do, fuck it. I don't know. Got lost in the mail. Well, there's your truth.
Yeah, yeah, Paula, me too. The first time I seen her, she was on there talking that crap to Don Wells and putting some stuff on Summer that we don't know did or did not happen.
Really?
That was the first time had
Where's
seen
the
some of
you
her.
brought a
Yeah,
whole bunch
that's why her and Nana's Angels got into it.
Oh, I'm funny, Tammy. Won't you take your ass out of here because you're not welcome in here today? How about that? I've had enough of you. So either somebody take this bitch out. Because you know what? You ran your mouth enough about me. I'll be goddamn you gonna come on my front porch and talk your shit. Now get the hell on to your house. Okay, stay in here. Darkness said stay. Stay, Tammy, and play with us. She said, Taco said, go away, boss hog.
Boss hog.
So, Tammy, y'all never asked me to pay his phone bill? Hmm? Hello? I'm waiting. Ding, ding. Up,
Said
you didn't say
no.
what he is. And you're telling a lie. Get out of here. I don't like liars. Cops coming after who? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? California cops ain't coming after you. I promise you, if y'all have warrants like in Louisiana, I can promise you this: we have a at least 4 murders just in Baton Rouge a day. That's not including New Orleans, Lafayette, and everywhere else. So I'm pretty sure that there's bigger fish to fry up there uh, than some old warrant that's probably misdemeanor. So I'm just saying, I live in the state of Louisiana. I know what we do on it down here. So Tammy said nope. Well, Tammy, half a gram says you did. I might have the now. I do not have the damn thing of what is it? The receipts on that. I may have the receipts. Um, that's correct. Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Hey, and you sent that at 2:23, which is my birthday. So
I'm just reading chat.
me too.
I'm here. I'm just reading, girl. Too late. She
Before
gone. Paula must have.
what you got? What you got, Queen? Now,
I think Paula might have put her out of here.
yeah, Boss Hog, would you take that shit? You know why? I want mine up at your husband's face on there. No, I got rid of that. I actually don't have that. I'll take her ass out. I have a shirt that says "Bad vibes don't go with my outfit." I have it on right now, actually. So yes, your bad vibes don't go with my outfit. Y'all say y'all's prayers because the devil has just left the chat. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Tammy, down here in the South, what we do is we pray for your kind, okay? We don't do nothing other than pray for you. That's all. Yes, it's sick, and it's sick to do anything that it's just wrong. Y'all are not innocent in any of this. Rose not innocent. Your old man's not innocent in telling me that I'm going to relapse for over what? Over what? Y'all aren't that special, man. You don't. You see, y'all don't have that kind of effect of my life. Your name is not the. I'm not going to say my boyfriend's name, but y'all ain't him, okay? Y'all ain't my mama. Y'all ain't people that have the IQ that I would take advice from. And y'all definitely don't have my best interests at heart. So why would I give a fuck about anything that you say to me? Definitely not going to
That
ruin
part,
my
Taco.
relationship.
They throw that name around like she wasn't a real little girl, and I remember when that happened to Jessica Lunsford. It was bad.
Her man helped. Yeah, her man. That your man helped tattoo a 12-year-old on the thigh. You fucking. Oh my god, Tammy.
Bunch, bunch of damn pervs.
I mean, seriously, just like really. You know what? Y'all leave us alone. We'll leave y'all alone. But I mean, you can't expect me to not say y'all knew you and your other half over there know better and have dealt with me long enough to know that my name being Beetlejuiced up that much is going I'm gonna bite back.
Yes, Taco. Using it for hate and for harassment makes me physically ill.
It
Yes.
does. And that's why another reason I have to say the Lord's Prayer every time I just think I mean seriously to make sure that their whatever demons they have stays away from me. Because there it's dark and just
I
vile.
just think I have never. I've been cussed out all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of ways in my life. I've been called names before, but a full grown man acting like that toward women, I'm telling you, it beats all I've ever seen.
And I've heard him talk ugly. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say whose kids because, if you know, you know. But like to people's children that been over there just hollering at them, like, God dang, why do y'all have to holler at these kids? Like, there's a better way of going about things, and like y'all would be saving a lot of heartache because trust me, I was a child that was hollered at, and one thing that I can't stand is somebody freaking yelling.
Yeah, I was
Like
hollered at too, and I can't stand loud. And it rubs off because I hollered at my kids.
it still does on it. And I holler at my, I
Yeah.
hollered. Yeah, it does.
Hey, hollering saved them a lot of ass whooping, so I guess they was
Yeah,
glad.
yeah. Look, I used to have the choice. Like if I was misbehaving, which I maybe did once or twice, I
Uh-huh.
could get 3 swats on the butt, or I could get my stuff taken away from me for a week. Like, you no, just go and get them 3 swats over with. That my daddy's gonna make you think he did, but he really hit the bed. So because whatever my mama thought I needed to be grounded or whooped for, I probably was innocent of, and she. So uh, I would just feel like because that's over real quick. But a week without my phone or like being able to use the phone to talk to my friends, come on, man. But at least I lived in a time where
But
you
I
could
didn't
get.
get a choice. Most of the time, I got a ass whooping and put on restriction.
Well,
What you
my
talking
daddy,
about?
my, dad,
Here's your
my papa
ass
didn't give
whooping,
my daddy the choice, so he gave
and
us the
you ain't.
choice.
It ain't like I got to do a whole lot when I was growing up, anyways. Cause We was pretty out in the boonies, and there just wasn't nobody around my age, anyways, except people I went to school with, and that was it.
Mhm.
So you already like didn't have shit around you, and you get in trouble, get your ass tore up, and get on restriction. She had on restriction from that. They ain't shit to do around here no damn way.
We was in the Bessemer, Hueytown area, so we had a little bit of expansion, but not much. Everybody knew everybody, and you couldn't do something without your parents finding out about it for sure, because somebody was going to tell on you at church. Seriously, like it's small towns are small towns, and like there's a lot of things that has like in this case, and like things in small towns kind of get swept under the rug. I don't know if that's really Cattle King. How do I know that that's really him? I ain't gonna because I don't know. It could be one of them making one. Hey y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just running my mouth. Mm, JS is Megan's Law. Who's Megan? Oh Lord, y'all just crazy. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Now Megan's Law, I think, has to do with
Yeah, here talking.
kidnap kidnap victims. I think.
Who got? Oh gosh. Well, let me tell you this. I have a. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about some people. Um, like sometimes when you're like in a around bad and you get just physically sick. I get physically sick to my stomach whenever I feel like something like that's around me. And I literally like I was over there the last time I was in on the panel or whatever, and like things that I kind of agree with, I guess, just so I didn't get attacked because I was up there. But I had to pray about afterwards. I'm serious, y'all. This is dead serious. Um,
You can drop that link. They said it's really him.
I said, it's just not for good for my soul, good for my karma, good for anything. Fuck you too, but good for my soul, guys, is where I'm going with this.
Yes, I picked my own switch too. It's Peachtree.
Oh, now my granny made me get a switch. Granny
Yeah.
was telling me to get
Oh
a switch
shit.
or
My mama
a something.
always was like, "Go break me a switch. You better not bring me back no bullshit. Don't make me go out there and get it." Yeah.
I dropped it,
My
Cattle
mama,
King.
my mama didn't play.
You safe here. I somebody Paula took the trash out. You think I don't know. It's like it's kind of scary, obsessed with me. Well, like not with me, but I mean, like as far as like with Cattle King and Mama Bear, like it's gotten to where they're obsessed with their lives, and that's creepy. You know, it's creepy.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me,
I can
Suzette?
hear you.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
totally
Hey,
me.
hey.
Okay. Hey, I recognize you. You're fine in here. I promise you. If anybody comes in here running their mouth, somebody will take them out because Boss Hog
Yeah,
tried to.
I ain't even worried about none of them all. They keep saying they're going to send me to prison, this and that, what have you. What I got news for them is you have a sliding scale point system for every time you get in trouble.
Mhm.
You have to have so many points to be even legally eligible to go to prison.
Yeah.
I am nowhere near them points. So unless they're going to pull a magic rabbit out of their ass and add points to my record somehow, they ain't got shit. They can't do shit.
I know that I have seen somebody that I know was absolutely innocent in the situation. And because a woman was mad, made up a lie, and almost ruined this person's life over something.
There is several men. I swear to you now, they're just sitting in prison over a woman that
Mhm.
has lied.
Yep. And they will
And
manipulate the
my
facts to do it.
my huh?
they will manipulate their kids to do it most of the time because, and I know in that situation that I know, the child knew she was lying, and the mama put her up to it, and the grandma put her up to it.
Yep. And my
And
firm belief is if a woman yells rape towards a
mhm,
man, the man gets arrested, goes to jail, has to go through all this, and is found not guilty. She found out she lied, then
she
she
should
gets
be
held
charged.
accountable in the court system for what she did.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because when
But that's not happening.
it's not, it's really not, and it's kind. I believe in equal rights for everybody. If you're gonna throw somebody under the bus and back up over them with a lie that puts a cloud over their life, um, even if it's not true, you still have people that are gonna say, "Well, why?" And until you can prove it, and it's like, what? But seriously, this is a drunk bastard from New York who has nothing to do but fuss at women and call us whores and bitches and sluts and everything else, and
Guns and
um,
everything else.
you know, with his cheerleader back there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
Kevin
keep
Gates is
saying
the
all
last
this
one.
all this stuff against us. They keep coming up with new stuff.
Mhm.
It's funny how they're digging for worms so fucking bad. All they're doing is digging their own damn graves.
I
And
don't
don't nobody
understand.
give a fucking
I would put
you
a
know
defamation lawsuit against them. I mean,
because it's
at
going
this
crazy.
point.
It's like Tammy thinks that she's on Law and Order up there.
Yeah,
Uh,
she does.
dun, dun, dun.
But she don't realize she's not even nowhere near Law and Order. She's still in Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
She's in the heat of the night. Jesus. Like, no, because Chief wouldn't have her, I don't believe. I don't believe that would happen. Chief would not have her, neither would Bubba on the heat of the night. She'd have been fired from that police department. But
Nah,
whatever.
like
For them to just say that they're not innocent,
You
y'all,
got to be
y'all,
accountable for what you say. You got to be accountable if you're gonna
and
say
for
keep
what you
on. I
do.
mean,
Because I know I have had to eat crow, um, and fucking kick myself in the ass over a few things. Am I proud of it? Hell no. Did I do it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but still, um, you fucking face the music. I mean, fuck. Say hell. I lied. I didn't have
I
nothing
mean,
else to do. Too far. I
me and
apologize.
Mama Bear used to be good friends
Yes.
until Boober got up in your head, and I told you, look, this ain't going to happen no more.
Hmm.
You guys used to be on the phone all the time and everything.
Hmm.
Now I can associate with you like a human being and everything, but it will never be the same again.
I
And
know.
you know that. I know that. Mom Bear knows that. But what happens and what happens. That's all it is.
But see, this is where I want to say this. Mama Bear knows that there's the part that is so telling is that he's got everybody thinking that the day that I talked to y'all that day and all the squirrel went berserk. See, y'all, uh, that wasn't the first day I talked to Munch. Okay. So I don't know this baseball game. I'll be glad when the fucking truth comes out and all these people look stupid as they are. Especially when they fucking sad. So this Tammy thinks that she knows and like was puppet mastering me. Well, maybe at one point, but I don't think the whole point. But I'm gonna probably end this because I got to get my butt in the shower. And because I don't know what we're doing tonight, but we're doing something. So, this is just. Trying to get you off the panel. No, you think that Cattle King still up here? No, I'm gonna stay on then because I ain't got nothing else to do. Because the lucky number 23 is in here, and you know what? It's time. I mean, Cattle King deserves his say. We've listened to fucking uh Psycho over there for long enough, rant and rave and holler and cuss.
They can say whatever they want to say, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll hop down because
Yeah, I'm just
I
gonna stay
ain't
up here,
causing.
Cattle King.
No, I ain't causing. See what this is it. I ain't causing no problems to nobody.
No,
I ain't got.
you stay up here. You stay up here.
Believe they've
Fuck that.
already stated that. I've seen it in the damn chats. It don't make a fuck what you got to say to none of these motherfuckers out here because they gonna believe whatever the hell they want to believe because it benefits their ass.
I believe. I'm sorry. I believe Cattle King over. I'm sorry. I hate
Anybody
it.
that accuse them, their names will be on dockets. I promise you that if it's
Absolutely.
the last goddamn breath I fucking take.
Absolutely. I would not fucking rest until they did because this shit's fucking ridiculous. And that's when it's going too fucking far. That's
Really
why
fucking motherfucker.
I made a
Did you
live the other day that said when going real life goes too far.
destroying somebody's life for no fucking reason? See, I said I was gonna stay shut up, but I am not gonna stay shut up no fucking more. I am
No.
sick and tired of facing people up in here. I have
So,
seen several people already. And
so
Tammy, you're a fucking piece of shit. And Boober, the next time you threaten my child, you better make damn sure you got them goddamn connections, little boy.
he said he had, that's one thing that made me chuckle. He said he has some friends in high places and low places. I said, you probably got some high friends in low places, is about it, sir.
Well, that's fine. I mean, what is his friends in high place going to do? They can't do a damn thing. What's his friend in the low place
Did
going
you
to do?
ever touch Taylor's breast?
Nope.
Did you ever walk into the room with me and her while we were discussing it?
No.
Yes, you did in a fucking
Oh,
Western apartment. That's when
you're talking about that when I was telling her about
your sisters.
yeah.
Yes.
No.
These people sitting here trying to sit here and say you fucking lying.
No.
I
See
fucking
that
can't stand y'all
that's
motherfuckers.
that's why see you could say I could turn around and say in one live or one chat I hit a deer and it fucked my car up. No more than within 3 days. Do you hear that? He fucked a deer in the back of his car.
I was about to say the same exact line. Okay? I said, what they gonna say? You was fucking a deer? No, that's Roe. God damn it. She's the one that fucking peddles drugs and horses' asses.
Yeah, well now she's running around saying that I raped a child.
Even after Taylor sat there and admitted that she lied on Suzette's panel
Oh,
about
my God.
y'all
Roe.
still believing this shit. Man,
Roe.
fuck.
You are.
And I mean that with every fucking part of my heart, lady.
So do y'all see honestly what y'all doing to people? Like, seriously, this is when I say, and I don't care who, I'm not, in this particular situation, the last time I was over there, I just told Suzette and them I had to pray about me agreeing with stuff on that panel because I did not want to get attacked. But today they had a whole live, and my name was said about 18,000 times. And then Rose said she wanted to make me cry because Boober said he was going to make me cry. Well, no, I have to value your opinion for me to be able to cry about you.
Listen,
And
listen to each one of their shorts and their lives. Within 20 seconds, they got to mention mine or Mama Bear's name.
absolutely, it's usually within the first few seconds.
Yeah.
Within that's their opening line. What you talking about? Like, I'm serious, and it's like he he was gonna stop, and then he's had to come out. Like, well, what I'm trying to say is leave these people alone. Okay, y'all don't like them, and they don't like y'all. So therefore, or
Well,
maybe you're obsessed with Cattle King and Mama Bear. I don't know, but y'all started in on this first. I was around, and y'all did start this shit first. Like,
yeah.
whether I was in the bushes or out doing cartwheels, I know what I remember, and I know what started it, and I remember y'all didn't like. I
It
mean,
started
it was
right
Andrew
outside
to
our
begin with,
plane.
and then it just
That's
went.
started.
But we
And
didn't
then when
think it would spiral
we
here.
got to the apartment,
I didn't think it would. Just because like it shouldn't have ever went like this. Like, I don't. I mean, this is.
start the Uncle Tim Tammy. Please do that. I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, I want black and white evidence. I want proof of y'all's lies. I want proof of it all. That way, when it does go to court, because I'm gonna make damn sure I push it. Okay, when it does go to court, all of you are wrapped up in the fucking shit. Fuck you.
What's going on? No, you ain't defending Tammy now. Darkness, we ain't going there. You have what? No, no, ma'am. Because I know. Well, she's lying on me because I know for a
Yep.
fact, and Mama Bear, I believe you know for a fact too. Did they not ask me to pay their fucking phone bill?
If it ain't their way, it ain't fucking happening.
Did they not ask me to pay their phone bill? Because if I the
Probably.
message,
Yes, they did ask you to pay their fucking phone bill. Then they mentioned it to me, and then I started fucking with them behind a goddamn loan.
you see,
Matter of fact, I told my mod, one of my mods is a silent mod that's watching over these chats that I'm in. They sit there, and I told her what I was fixing to do. She says, "I dare you," and I done it. And this is how far they ran with the stupid shit.
but Tammy just come in here and said that.
Watchdog don't fucking know.
I said, Tammy, I said, did you ask me to pay? Y'all didn't ask me to pay your phone bill and send y'all a laptop? She said, nope. I said, get her, take that. We don't have them lighting. If you own up to your bullshit, that's fine. But if she could have come in here and said, yes, we did it, hell yes. Like I said, I'm definitely not proud of my role in the my run in with them at all.
It wasn't. It wasn't even. It wasn't even long ago that Tammy asked Brooks for $25.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, y'all don't even know that lady for real. Like first y'all use her for clout, and then y'all.
No.
She's
I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it on your panel because these people are in here, okay,
Mhm,
and they're watching your panel. All right,
mhm.
not near one of y'all, not near one of y'all had the balls or the audacity to come to me and talk to me about any of this regarding my child and Jason. Instead, y'all all decided, well, it's got to be fucking true. Let's go dig. Let's go do this. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to read court dockets. Okay? Y'all need to understand this. So since y'all done that, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is
I,
supposedly when they heard it on YouTube about supposedly what I had done, Mama Bear said, "Okay, go to the cops. Tell the cops. Tell the cops." They consider that threatening towards her own child.
oh my God,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, go back to the fucking shorts that I've done made. Go back through all of it, Haley, instead of going back through what they decide you want to look at. Stop
Well,
listening to everybody else and do your own homework.
yes, I'm just gonna have to go watch them all because, but the ones with Roe, I just can't because they're just you. We know that motherfucker's a ass clown, and
They're
I
vile.
can the horrible, horrible, y'all. This is like really the bottom of the barrel of like bottom feeders of life, like not YouTube. I mean, of real life. Like honest to God, I'm. If I grew up at the same time they did, I guarantee you my mama wouldn't let me play with them. If they
Goddamn
was-
right.
you know, I would not. It's just not. They're not. We're not the same. You know,
If
some
you go
people.
back, if you go back and you start listening to all the lives, everything against me, the dates changed, the age has changed, what I have done has changed, where it's at has changed several times over.
But it
So
doesn't. And he keeps making this comment though that really like today he said something about he didn't wasn't put in he said I didn't go to jail and was put in protective custody. I said first of all I ain't
oh,
never heard of nobody about protective custody, but I believe to me did you go to jail? Not you, but him. Have you really? Is that true? Because if you're in protective custody, we wouldn't know about it.
I mean, shit, I've been in the psych ward in a jail, and that's
No,
just
I've
because
been in the
I got into a
hospital
fight with a
before.
guy. I got into a fight with a guy, and I knew I couldn't win, so I jumped on him from the second tier. They thought I was trying to kill myself, and I landed on him.
You gotta do what you gotta do to
I ain't
Gilligan.
I ain't never been in PC. I've always been thrown in Gen Pop. I ain't got shit to be scared of. Ain't
Well,
nothing on my record I got to worry about.
but Martha, who I want to know what was his charges when he had of this high paid lawyer he had to do.
Domestic violence. Domestic
There's a lot
violence.
of that around. There's a fact because Tammy said that out of her own mouth that he was domestically
Paperwork's out
violently
there.
making her up.
That paperwork is out there. They done dug for it and got it and sent it out. It's out there.
Good lord! But like I said,
Just like just like they're claiming that Mama Bear's
Logan says don't fall off the roof.
I ain't on the roof right now, darkness, so you can suck a
See,
left
that's the
nut.
shit that gets on my nerves. That shit right there.
Yeah.
Because, we're not going to go into detail, but anyway,
Yeah.
it's that person that's acting an ass.
yeah.
When
So
that
darkness, I do believe that. I do believe that because I believe that that he's done something to make him guilty of something.
they only
I
hear what
believe.
they want.
I believe that Munch has just been able to fly under the radar. I don't believe that he has lived a law-abiding citizen life. That you cannot make me believe it because
Yeah,
I've been around.
we already heard, and I ain't gonna say who, that he ain't got no driver's license, but yet he's doing a one of them quick shorts, and he's driving the truck down the road.
But ain't nobody threatening to call the law because nobody gives a fuck.
No, I don't care. Do what you got to do to make your cash, boo boo.
But we don't care enough to, but y'all are, what's sad is nobody's researching them. Like, nobody cares about them. But they're just spending all their day. And, like, there could be so much more productive things you could be doing, like a job. Because I know that right now, I know some gypsies, and they are still coating their asses off. I don't know about what you're doing much, but I know the rest of the world of the gypsies are because, how my damn sister Stacy Lee is one, and she was on the gypsy wedding, and I'll bring her up if I need to. And she'll tell you that you're a gorger anyway. So that's
And,
probably what
and,
you're wanting.
and how Robert says it, Munch ain't got no. Munch says that Andrew ain't got no job. He don't want to go out and get a job. What is Robert doing now? All he
What's he
does is go
doing?
to his meetings and does the lives. He ain't got no fucking job either.
No, and I think he thought Brooks was going to get him to monetization.
No, darling, stay mad, darling, okay? Because let me tell you what. You have not asked not one question to no fucking body. You just went off of hearsay. You don't give two shits. If you think that it's all the truth, then you need to turn around and your little ass needs to go over there and help her do what Brooks and Tammy and Boober and all these other people have been trying to accomplish that cannot get it done, okay? Because I am so sick and tired of you fuckers.
Yeah,
I am
guys,
sorry.
like I hear the rate, like Mama Bear, like for her to be upset like this over something. How do y'all
I'm
expect her
tired. I'm fucking fed up with these son of a bitches.
y'all think about that. Y'all put yourself in her shoes because that's what I did. To see how
Why
I
don't you
would
go
feel.
run off and fucking crawl underneath the rock somewhere, darkness, since you want to stir up all the shit every goddamn where? You're the one that stirred up shit with Jill. Remember that? Yeah, you sure the fuck did. You stir up shit everywhere you go.
Yeah.
What's lying is your ass, darkness. The fuck you mean, Robin? Who's lying? Tell me what I'm lying about.
I'm still trying to figure out what all of them are saying we're hiding from. Why don't you tell me what the fuck we're hiding from?
You damn sure because you can't walk a mile in my baby.
Did you hear what I said? If y'all running from the big state of Louisiana, I said y'all ain't. We have 4 murders just in Baton Rouge a day, so I'm sure y'all ain't, what they're worried about down here.
What?
If the warrants in Louisiana are true, I said we get people like 4 murders at least in Baton Rouge a day, so they kind of tied up down here with.
I know, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now on your live.
They're trying to get the
Them
National Guard to
warrants
come control this state.
I'm gonna tell you right now on your live. Them warrants are sitting there.
They've been there for 6 years.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to Mama Bear. Okay, they're misdemeanors, and he's saying that Mama Bear did permanent facial damage to the woman,
I
disfigurement,
need to see all that.
and this. Yeah, okay. Where'd you hear that from?
I need to see all them pictures. I need to see that. No, baby, that was videotape.
We've said, show us the case number. Okay, I can go down and file and say what I want to do as long as I got my side in. When it's printed up from the sheriff's department, there is a case number right off the bat. There's a case number.
This motherfucker says lying to myself. What the fuck I got to lie to myself for?
Well, I don't know.
We're from
You
a
about
place.
ignorant Soviet change.
Ass whooping probably handles things sometimes around here. I mean, that's just what happens. So if you do something, you get your ass whooped, and you got your ass whooped. So that person probably shouldn't have done what they did to get their ass whooped.
And it's funny, if I would have actually blocked her in with the vehicle, she would not have been able to pull out backwards, pull forward, and run over my son Ty.
Exactly.
She took off down the road with
been hanging on to the fucking.
Yeah, he was on the hood of the car. When she took the first left-hand turn, that's when he got thrown off. Okay, so it is what it is, and
it's on video.
Yep, it's on video. And they're talking about, oh, well, there's no axe, there was no police report, no nothing.
I need to know how the disfigurement happened.
Put that down in your Tammy, write that down in your handy dandy notebook over there.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, we worked for the fucking sheriff. Okay, we cut trees down and everything else like that. We talked to her and tried to figure out why we got charged with shit and the other girl didn't.
Yes, she did.
She looked it up.
Yes,
and she said, well, I'm sorry to say that woman's a narc and she's damn good at her job. So they're protecting her.
Yeah. Trust me. And y'all know the Louisiana judicial system ain't the best in the world, you guys. We're probably I thought Alabama was corrupt. Now y'all from down here. It's just down here it's a little more rough. Like I said I was born here and like this is where my family's from, but Lord, these people they just get mad so easy and all this stuff, and I'm like, yo. So yeah, Boober, you come on down here because like these are where my roots are planted. So if you
well, these people can talk all the shit they want on the side of their head and everything else like that. Until I see cops show up at my front door, or I can see black and white evidence other than this stupid ass JLA Act on me, which says right there a big fat 0. Not an X, not a check mark, not a number. It says 0.
Well, where they just pulled that honestly like that
numbers on it. You got a number 2 because you were charged 2 counts.
Oh yeah, I got them charges. I mean, I ain't denying them charges.
Well, I'm just gonna make something and see how he. Well, I'm gonna do you. I mean, once you.
Okay,
you want
to okay, prove it. I am so sick and tired of you and Andy and fucking Robert and Tina. Prove this shit. Prove that he has ever had any association messing with a child or anything like that. We need black and white proof. I want the fucking court papers and I want the goddamn police reports and I want case numbers. I want the fucking proof.
Oh, they done said
you some bitches are stupid.
They done stated I'm a registered RSO, but I'm running it, and that's why I haven't been registered nowhere. Da 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 da. Okay. Well, they would come after you bigger than shit for that.
Your name, by your name on YouTube, that clearly, this most people have been associated somehow with a case that gets in this kind of chat. So you don't think that they have YouTube police that if there was any truth to any of this, that they would have not come in and, pulled your IP address, whatever they could do. If that was so, that would have happened. Y'all just seriously, like, you got to step back and take your emotions and things out of it, put yourself in somebody else's shoes or something.
If people have done lied, they would have done open an investigation and been here.
Absolutely. And he would be under a different name, not his government fucking name, speaking out on YouTube because like I'm sure they have like some kind of thing that would filter that out and it would go, this is the fucking internet. If they wanted they wouldn't allow that. No matter if you have 2 subscribers on your channel. They're not gonna take a chance, So
It's just like when we had that one officer here. And now the cops have been here 4 times. Okay, we're the ones calling them. We're the ones showing them stuff. They're the ones taking names. They're the ones taking everything. The one video we did do, it's a community service officer. He is still a cop. Okay, they're not gonna take somebody that runs the roads constantly after speeders and this, that, what have you, and pull him off and come talk to us if there's what they call a community service person, which is still a cop,
yeah.
and we all stand out there and talk to him. They know our names. They know everything. Okay. Hell, they knew when we came back in town within 24 hours. I'm related to the cops.
Same.
Okay. It's and I ain't gonna say who, what, where, or names or anything. None of their business. And I've already called them and talked to them about what I can do about this shit. We keep getting the same answer. Unless they show up in Naples,
Mhm.
can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Unless we
So
sue them, but they ain't got a fucking thing to sue them for.
they
Yeah,
ain't
what are we
right.
gonna do?
Pot to piss
What
in
are we
on your
gonna do?
throat.
No.
In on her fucking window to throw it out.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go pay a lawyer, sue them, and what am I gonna get out of it? I'm gonna get Rose tent and the
The fucking animals we don't need or want.
piece of shit fighting dogs from Robert and Tammy.
The fuck?
I mean, fuck, really?
Then y'all, I don't know if I want anything raised by them because they don't make the best choices.
Look, you listen to their live. Listen to dogs attacking each other. Okay, I've had litters of dogs. I've been around litters of dogs. We've had pit bulls and everything else like that. None of them ever fought like that unless you're doing it to make them do that.
Yeah, and you're around so much. Animals to me, I think pick up on people too. And they're around so much anger. What do you think the animal's going to be? But aggressive.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, come on,
I don't
you're
know.
around so much aggression like that because it's always anger. It's like they're hollering at kids, each other, or the dogs, or
I
trying
don't
to
know.
holler at me. And I don't think so. But him and Rose said they were going to make me cry. Well, no, you're not going to make me cry because everything about me, I promise you, has already been brought to the front pages of YouTube a couple times. My address, everything, it doesn't matter. Like, so dig away, dig up your ass, Tammy. Dig to hold to China. I don't care. Just don't come fuck around me. Stay, keep your fucking low vibrational ass over there. Um, you know, I get a vibe off of people. I don't. It's and I don't. I just don't get that vibe, and I pick up on things, and I don't have to say the Lord's Prayer when Cattle King gets off of my panel, y'all. Like seriously, I had to pray about being in that chat the last time I was there, and there's something wrong with that.
We have every place we've been, we have mail come to our address. Okay. So whoever said we got a P.O. box, bullshit, wrong. Wrong answer.
Oh, and we've met 5 YouTube creators, so let's get our facts right, you dumbasses.
So wait a minute. I hope they didn't put said PO box office out there because if they did, that is a federal offense, I believe. Like,
Yes, they said that since we've been running and everything, all we have is a P.O. box number and we go collect our mail.
Well,
well,
go
then how the
defend
fuck
them.
we go find
I
these
don't
calling addresses?
I don't care if you go defend Tammy and Boober. I really don't. Okay? I don't.
Boober's
Maybe
behavior is the behavior of fucking.
Who is Into the Darkness?
She used to be one of my mods until she flip-flopped, believing all the lies and shit, believing what Taylor had said until it all come out on Suzanne's panel. Nobody wants to believe what just came out when she's sober.
Okay, well then Into the Darkness needs to go somewhere
She
else.
go fuck off like the rest of them. I was even nice to her. I liked her until her bullshit.
Yeah, because I'm
I've
like,
heard
I
and
was
seen
around.
everybody's fucking messages. I've seen chats. I've seen how y'all talk shit about me and Cattle King. I fucking heard it.
And, I'm wrong
We
because
are better than y'all will ever fucking be, I guarantee you. Because I've not said one ugly fucking thing about y'all. And Haley,
what,
you know why I went after you because of fucking stupid ass Boober and the shit you was on.
well, I went and I watched and I looked back at stuff, and then when it got to where he would not stop and not stop and not stop, and all you would do would be going and like correcting him, but like, and you've asked him to just drop it and think like, and he just can't. He can't. It's like
None
he's
of
upset.
them can. But none of them will go and get the fucking story straight or the facts right. None of them give a damn because it doesn't fit their narrative. It's not beneficial to them, Haley. It's not what
And,
they want to fucking hear and see.
and everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and so in like my opinion, I think that
And
that these
look,
over
and I'm
there
telling you right now, I
put out
apologize, but they all
misinformation.
finna come after you because me and Cattle King's on this panel right now.
Okay.
Every fucking one. Even your fucking friends are finna come after you. Fair warning.
Well, they can, people can get mad. I don't care because I know in my heart, like I just I don't I hear I can tell the Mama Bear's voice, y'all. Like, and if y'all know her, you know,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I will die behind each and every one of my fucking children. It don't make me too goddamn. So who the fuck is there that's doing what?
because I've
Understand
seen
that it
Mama
don't
Bear's
make me a fucking
people.
bitch cattle king. Y'all
I've
not
I've
understanding it. If
I've talked
I
to Mama
knew
Bear.
the fact,
Mama
y'all
Bear.
stuck
I've seen
up.
pictures. I've seen pictures of
Yep.
Mama Bear's kids. I've FaceTimed with her and how she interacts with her children. So I've seen her off of YouTube interacting with her family, and it's the way she says that it is, y'all. Like, seriously, I've
Hell,
seen it.
Rachel's in my box right now telling me to get off the panel because he knows I'm pissed off because of these stupid son bitches.
He
Who
knows
is?
no. What he told you to do is he knows that your blood pressure's been so bad lately. You've been
Mhm.
you've been having to take
Well, I'm
fucking
tired of the lies.
medication bigger than
I'm
shit.
tired of the lies. I'm tired of their bullshit. They want to talk all this fucking cash money bullshit, but can't produce not a fucking thing in black and white, not a goddamn police, not nothing. If you can't produce it, shut the flying fuck up.
Because like
And as
I
far as
just
them talking that shit on you, fuck them.
it's not right, y'all. Just I mean, honest to God, I I just I
Here,
know
Cattle
if it was
King.
true, I don't think that this man would be out here with his real name and all this stuff. He'd be hiding under a rock or something. I mean, it's he wouldn't like people don't outwardly come and defend themselves when they really are guilty of something like that. Like they don't
Nope.
show their faces. They do run from it, but y'all have been pretty much out in the open. It's them sneaky motherfuckers up there that keep pulling out Allison's kids and all this fucking shit and just the craziest shit I've ever. And I'm sorry, Mama Bear, but I want to say this because the very first time they came on your panel, or the very first time the Clark thing was mentioned, Tammy acted to me, and and I've always thought this, and I might have said something to you about it before, like she knew something like more, or acted like she did. And I don't know if that was just for
She
clout.
did. She always acted like she knew more.
Yeah, and she's
Talking
gonna
about with
talk to
Randy Clark.
me.
You talking about with Randy Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah. She always acted like there was something more. Come to find
Mm.
out, not too long ago, she exposed her own damn self, letting everybody know she's kin folks to him because she had Bear in the fucking house with them. Then they acted like I was mad and jealous because they had this minor up on their panel talking about, oh, we got her on our panel, Mama Bear. She's not going on your. I do not want the child
Well,
on my
no.
panel.
Some of us
No
don't.
one did.
Some of us have some scruples about ourselves, and we don't want a minor kids that are involved in something that they shouldn't even their names shouldn't even be involved in at their ages, and definitely out on YouTube. Why would we do that? That kid has to also go to school, and kids are mean. So I'll be
Right.
damned if I'm gonna be a culprit to a child getting bullied because I want to get me a little check mark or thumbs up. I mean, come on.
But yeah, come to find out, she did know more. She does know more, because they kin folks.
They are kin. I saw that. Her sister is
Yeah.
like married to one of them or something.
Somehow or another down there, Tam admitted it to it on one of them lives. Yep, sure
She
did.
did.
So
Yes,
she
she
came
did.
out lying. She come out lying to start with.
Yep.
So
Yep. She was saying
yeah,
she didn't know him,
they gonna
and
believe
yep.
what they want to believe. I don't care what, and I'll keep disputing every fucking lie that there is. I don't give a shit against who it is. I don't care no more. But I'm
Because
still gonna dig on what I came here to dig on, and
she
it don't
said
make me today.
her sister was something's daughter, or maybe Big Randy's daughter-in-law.
Something like that. Don't quote me though. Supposedly
They're
we're all liars.
oh, shit, they're gonna really have Connie's in my chat. Y'all said this is really gonna be
Oh yeah.
Boober,
She's
don't you
exactly what I
explode
want
over
to
there, man. There goes the tea kettle. It's exploding, y'all.
Oh, I'm lying right now. What am I lying about right now?
Oh,
See
Lord.
what we're doing.
So Tammy didn't admit that. We all know she did. We all know. We all seen the live.
Hey, Connie.
Pretty much.
That's it.
Pretty much. And I know for a fact that I just know for a fact that what the lies that have been put on me and the lies that have been put on Mama Bear that I know are lies, and why they're doing this, I don't know. Like I don't know what I can't. I think they, but he keeps on saying drama sells. Well, there's a time when drama's gone too far. Like now, this is beyond drama. This is a person's life, you guys. Like
They
take
don't give
that,
a damn.
take
Don't
heed
none
to
of them.
that. Personally, I want to do things different
We've
than the
got
way I've always done them. So like now I try to treat people the way I would want to be treated. I like to hear people out for what their truth is because they're the people who lived it, not some fucking drunk bastard that wants to cuss everybody and just has been nothing but cruel since he's been here. Not like seriously, there's been a problem with somebody since he's been on YouTube.
look, we even have
He,
text messages from one of our kids that said, "Watch this, laugh out loud. I'm really gonna fuck with him now."
That was Ty.
Okay,
That's when he was fucking talking to Rose ugly ass.
oh God.
And then all this bullshit happened. Man, fuck all them and him. And
Right,
get
I'd
the
like
goddamn information about it. You're gonna tell somebody's fucking kids, tell who they are and what part of the family they are. Ain't
Ro,
none
why
of them
are
kids
you
been
so
divided
fucking
from their
weird?
They not cousins, dummy.
Ro, why are you so fucking weird that you have to talk to kids? Why? What the fuck's wrong with
She is.
why is that's fucking weird? You always gotta like talk to people's children and fucking man. We seen her. Never mind. Shut up, Haley. Oh boy, it's just taking a lot right now because she says she's gonna make me cry. Well, look in the mirror, I'd cry.
Connie's backstage, Haley.
Who?
Connie.
Okay.
look, I'm gonna tell you now because of all this bullshit and everything.
Hey, Con.
Mama Bear is on blood pressure medicine and everything else like that because she's very passionate about
Hi.
what is right and what is wrong, and she knows for a fact of what is being spoke out there is just straight up BS.
So can y'all please consider that when say like I mean, come on now, like seriously, like
They ain't gonna consider none of that. They're gonna laugh about it and say if we keep it up, maybe we'll give her a heart attack and she'll be off this earth. Ha ha.
well, he told me that I'm not gonna be able to handle YouTube and that I'm gonna relapse and I don't
Yeah,
know about
take a link. Take a link, lips.
Hi.
hey
Can you hear me?
Hey, Connie.
y'all. Hey
Hey.
Connie, somebody's alarms going off outside. I'm at my boyfriend's house.
Oh.
I don't know what the
Well,
hell's going on.
Tammy got me silenced to get over there at Andrews and everything. She's the one that came in. Everything was fine. She's the one to come in there. starting off crap, and I'm because it's her buddies that are the wrench holders. So I was the one that got timed out.
Well,
Hey,
she had to get her walking papers from in here because she just decided to come in here and stoop to the lies and say that they never asked me to pay their phone bills and they ain't never this and they ain't that.
They're a bunch of liars.
And Connie, I think you remember too during that time.
I do. I remember. And see, the thing was, and I didn't mean to, get on you the last time I talked to you. I apologize. I apologize.
I mean, me either. I got a fly ass mouth, and I'm trying to live my life different and control it. And
that they were throwing you around, and
Connie, don't apologize. You can ask her. I jumped her ass and shoot her ass out more than once.
I look at things as constructive criticism, and if I have bad behavior, please somebody call me out before I.
Well, I see that they were lying to you about me again, like just to make sure that you didn't like me, because that's what made them mad altogether. Is when I started talking to you, and even after they started all that crap with.
Y'all, Michael Clifton's in here. If y'all ain't subscribed to him, I love him. He's awesome. He does. Michael Clifton. Yes, I love him.
Last time I spoke physical words to Haley, I was not nice to her.
Nope.
I wouldn't either.
And nope, I jumped her shit. I told her exactly how I felt, and none of it was sugar coated. Nope. In fact, it was actually sewer coated.
Yeah, well said.
I said to Tammy, if Mama Bear did that to that lady,
he done told y'all he fucked up when he even said all that shit, talking to her about that with me in the goddamn room.
I said if Mama Bear disfigured that lady's face, then I'd be a little bit worried about the way I talk to Mama Bear, because I'll pay Mama Bear's bail. And I will, Mama Bear. If you want to disfigure her face, I will pay your bail.
Hey, Connie, I know you from Michigan, but I'm sure y'all might be handling things like that up there too. But I'm just saying, here we might things just get handled with ass whipping sometimes.
It's an eye for an eye and stuff like that. Whatever, but
bitching about.
Or be a bigger person. But the thing is, I've tried for a year now to be the better person, be the bigger person, or whatever. They just continue. They just continue to beat the street, and it's wrong. And if Jason did anything, it's obviously went through the courts already, and he's not on any registered list.
Well, Jason, you should have never walked in from break while me and my child is discussing our boobies and the effects of it. You should have never walked in the house and go take a shit. You should have shit out the fucking yard from what Darkness is saying. Fuck off.
Well, then he'd be razzled for shitting in
there.
Like I said,
playing some fertilizer.
Don't believe it? Go ask fucking Taylor. She'll tell you our daddy went to take a goddamn shit.
Like I said, I fucked a deer in the back of my car.
Right. I watched it.
Yeah, I helped skin it.
Yeah. she held its little paws.
Yeah.
We're not the ones using bestiality to traffic drugs. Well, Michael, what we're talking about is we're talking about bad behavior.
I have never in my life, and look, I have had some fucked up names for my animals. I've never, ever called my dog daddy or mommy.
Oh my God! I remember they said that she was calling her dog daddy. I said
maybe
no.
Mommy if she was pregnant and had babies, and that's about it.
Oh my God, that in itself is disgusting.
You're right. God sees and God knows, you dumbass.
I ain't never heard anybody call dog daddy. Smile for me, daddy.
Right.
I guarantee. This is what I think. Okay, to get into heaven, you're born with so much money. Okay, then when you go in front of the pearly gates, like say say no, listen to me. This is good. Say that murder is $500. Okay, they're gonna take that $500 away. Okay, say all the way. Okay, being unfaithful, that's 200. Okay, being this is this much money, all the way down to masturbation is $2. I know for a fact when I get to heaven, I'm gonna be $4 short.
I got a close relationship with God. He told me I'll be fine, but you're fucked.
I told Darkness, she said she was going to hell. I said, well, I'm going to save me a seat so we can sit together. Because I'm sure.
They keep twisting everything they want around. The truth is the truth. I'm still walking these streets. The cops know I'm here.
Yep.
I ain't on no probation. I ain't on nothing. I got a driver's license. I don't care what y'all say.
No allegations besides this.
I think it's sickening how he just gets right in the camera and says, I want to see you in jail. And, like that is nuts. That is crazy.
The people that need to be in jail are the two on my title, Boober and Roe. Them two need to be put in jail and held away from society.
So does Tammy.
Hold on. Think about it. If Mama Bear has these charges of getting into a fight with a woman and disfiguring her, do you really think you want to fuck with her?
That's what I said in the live earlier. I said,
one of y'all got
is that really the person you want to mess around with? And she says, is that a threat?
Like I said, down here we handle things with ass whoopings. That's how we do it.
One of y'all got a computer up there, right? Somebody needs to Google in Louisiana. If you disfigure someone, is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's a felony to this. That would be assault.
Felony, dummies.
Yeah, it's a felony because you're doing bodily harm, permanent bodily harm to another individual. That is a felony.
Go to the hospital and have to be there for that's a felony. But what you have is a misdemeanors. And I'm
misdemeanor.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. The state of Louisiana. I tried to tell these fucking fools that the other day. They're not. I promise you.
Your ass, Darkness. Nobody wants to get over.
And for them to say, disfigure her face. What would you use? A weight in your hand?
No. He said he had the paperwork on it and stuff. I want to see all this.
Show us the paperwork.
Don't you get on your computer and go to legal.
And
I'm not letting her up here.
Kid out there. Nobody put his grandkid out there.
Lady. You crazy? One of them, lady, you ain't coming up here. It's
they even went to the extent of saying my son had a child with his sister.
That's fucked up. I know. You're so messed up in the head.
That's fucked up.
That's messed up in the head. They are.
All this shit is chat. I got it.
They have Tammy has a map of my house on her stuff. She has a map of where I live. She has my last name,
where you live,
which is not a common last name. And she put all of my children's names out, and their houses have children in them. My grandchildren, 5 of them. That's all okay though. So they keep pushing with that stuff and pushing with that stuff. Of course, I want to point out, guess what? You got family members too that I can contact. And you may think that you know the way I'll contact them, but you don't know. You don't know what I'll say.
Like when I found out, like when Andrew's wife sent me his ex-wife's information, Elisa sent it to me. And so what I decided to do is not contact these people because that ain't none of my damn business to go sticking my nose and stirring a pot even bigger. Like, I mean, okay, that's just, but that's how they I'm like, okay.
They want that. They want that. They want
that woman's innocent. He's not with her no more, and I'm sure she thanks God every day for that.
Tammy keeps saying, "Oh, you let you let Connie back up on here and stuff like that." They want to have us so silenced that Boober is taking over everybody's live, and he can say who comes and who goes and who speaks in your live and
Boober got me fucked up.
live and his live, and Tammy doesn't even have the balls to have a live.
Tammy needs to open her eyes, in my opinion, on a lot of things. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So you know what? Let her. I'm just glad it's her, not me. You know,
Man,
it could be a lot worse for me and myself. I thank God
And
every
Rose
day.
over there going, "Oh, 8-9 people coming at me." Well, 8-9 people you've been shitting on.
You can't go. You can't go and fucking walk by every shit pile and stick your finger in it and expect not somebody to start thinking at you.
Exactly. To speak back, slap
I
back.
mean, you just can't. You can't do that. You cannot slander people with some of the most degrading things that a person can be. When you degrade yourself enough to where nobody has to do it for you. You behave badly on your own, and it's every day. And you say the most vile things about people, but you expect
All
people
his
to love yourself.
whole life just filled with hatred.
Hmm.
that's all they are, man. That's all they are.
Right.
Because they're so
swear, I wait
happy
for
in
him
their
to-
own
Little demons.
life.
I
Like they
swear
need to go
he's
out
gonna-
and fish and touch fucking grass and feeding the wildlife, picking flowers. They
Yeah,
need
He's
to do
gonna
that.
hit that live button going off one day and have a damn heart attack, slump
I swear,
over right there.
he was so red-faced this morning. I said, he's going to be drinking again. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said you want to be the pot or the kettle today. You talk about me falling off the wagon. Well, you look like you fell off and did a backflip.
Now I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Tammy definitely has more balls than Robert does.
Oh, for sure.
The only problem is with that
I
gut,
think
she can't see them. And she said that Mama Bear ain't half the woman she is. Well, thank God,
Right.
because she'd still be a big ass woman.
Right.
Well, Tammy is not Tammy, honey. If you were a strong woman, I guarantee you, Cattle King couldn't get away with half the shit that you let Boober get away with.
She's sticking
I'm
with
gonna
a man that choked her, for God's sake. Choked her out.
Yeah.
see that
He said, like, now I don't know if she's aware of, unless she was just telling me to, or if she was telling him to tell me those things about herself. I don't know, but I know that there's some other things that he's. Come on now, like
I've ran my mouth to my husband, who I was married to for 22 years, with him longer than that. I've ran my mouth to him plenty over 30 years, right? He's never once grabbed for my throat. Never.
Now, see, when I was down in Naples before I met Mama Bear, I lived in the house and everything, and I rebuilt an engine on a motorcycle. And I left Naples, and I packed a backpack, put my saddlebags in, and I drove all the way to Mississippi. For 2.5 years, it was me and my dog. And my mom put me on a Meet Friends app, and I met Mama Bear. Okay? Me and Mom Bear got together and everything else like that. And I told her, I said, look, I ain't like no other man you'll ever meet. I'm sorry. I was raised by women. I clean up after myself. I'll cook you dinner. I'll do the dishes. I'll do the laundry. I'll clean the house.
Well,
I don't care.
Come on over.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Me and her got in an argument one time, and I don't even remember what it was. Now, this motorcycle means a lot to me. I done had this thing down to the frame and hand sanded this thing and everything. She got mad at me and threw a coffee cup at me, and I dodged it and it hit my tank and dented my tank. I looked at her. I said, "Are you done?"
Yes, I didn't know that was you. I thought that was somebody else.
No, that was me. She dented the tank. She dented my gas tank, and I drove away. Let her calm down. Let me calm down. I came back with groceries on the motorcycle because that's where I was headed to. Came back. I said, "Okay, you done?" I've never in my life ever raised my hand to touch a woman. Never.
Well, I can tell you.
Apparently, they want to question Jason.
I ain't gonna. It never. No matter what I say to anybody.
Who are they to question?
No matter what it is, it's never gonna be enough. I'm tired of answering their questions. I'm tired of trying to defend myself. Y'all want Get the cops here.
Rose in your chat.
Rose in my chat. I can't see Rose. Get out of here. Go on, get. Go on, get.
Row the hoe. Row the dog humping hoe.
Cat toe.
Munch is a very violent person. Yes, I agree 100%. I agree. And Tammy,
you ain't coming your ass.
I don't care. I can't
go back
Take
to
that
the
hoe out.
orphanage,
Get that hoe out.
Tammy.
about 5 minutes. Listen.
Get that hoe going. Bye. You're not allowed over here. I don't want your energy over here. No.
There is no more interviews. If you got shit to come after me with, come after me.
No, that's
She
her
said energy, not
her
not
bad.
energy. She said
But
energy.
any
Her
explanation.
juju. Talking about Rose.
You already went through it in a court. Right. It's already been handled. There's no trying somebody twice
Yes, Liz.
because you suddenly decide, oh, I think he's now
He is.
guilty years later and get retried. It doesn't happen
You
that
had me tripping, girl.
Go.
and there's no
You had me flipping out.
RSO.
I'm gonna mute for a minute. Let them finish.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Hi,
I just said I was muting to let you finish. That's all, though.
I'm done. You know me.
I gotta run inside.
Little bits here and there.
I didn't know that was you. I was like, because I thought it was that. I thought it was that damn snow angel woman.
Yeah, I forgot. I had my name as my.
Yeah, I was like, hell no. That's why I
I
said
saw
that.
it too. I was like, I don't know who that is.
It was my cash app because when I'm on Marks in the backstage, he wants me to have the cash app up.
And
So
me and Taylor were talking about her breast nipples. Okay. How many pieces of toilet paper did you use when you took and wiped your ass? I mean, these people want to know every fucking detail because it was left out. It was not said that you took a shit.
I believe. No, honestly, if I remember correctly,
they're not
because my kids always leave just 2 little tissues on the roll. So I had that little last
closet.
I had that last little pull, on there. So I did use that last little pull. Then I used the center thing, and then I used my hand, and I wiped it back in the toilet.
And I used shower and do a bidet up.
You used the cardboard
And I used,
part too, right?
I believe it was a toothbrush to clean my finger. Ow!
Was it Mama Bear's toothbrush?
Yes, I don't.
Sorry. That's me.
No.
Use Bubba's toothbrush. Fuck that.
This is crazy. This is.
I mean, honestly, when the finger went through, it felt a little good, and I thought maybe I might be gay, but I'm like, no, just an extra wipe.
Is it gay if it's yourself? Is it gay if it's yourself?
Ro, I'm not crying yet. I'm still not crying.
I don't see
Is
that.
it gay if your wife's doing it to you?
No, I can't see it. I gotta walk. I thought.
Yeah, I'm telling you straight up right now, I'm totally lesbian.
Hell, I might be.
No.
Before it's all over with.
I'm gonna be before it's all over with. I swear to God.
Hit these days.
Girl.
I've had people tell me I was. I'm like, huh?
I love hearing things about myself I didn't know.
Right. You don't even know me.
Right.
And we hear that damn near every single day.
I don't know why I would have had Munch here if I was a lesbian.
Well, Michael, I love you. I can't wait to go live. Man, y'all need to set up to this one right here. He's awesome. Like, he's funny and he has his own takes on things, and like he posts some pretty interesting stuff. And that shit about the shit about them damn data centers. Do y'all know that they're building them everywhere? Like, I thought it was just Louisiana, but like these metadata centers or whatever, they're building them like everywhere. I'll tell you, we've got rain here for like the next 2 weeks every day, and that scares me because we're already underwater. Like,
I'm below sea level. Y'all live in a bowl.
I'm up with the hills. Well, as I said, you better load up. I'm going back to Birmingham. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, let me say you should have had Tammy timed out along with me or nobody, because that was ignorant. Because we were fine in there having a nice conversation until Tammy came in with her pit bull bulldog bullshit.
She tried that in mine the other night. We were talking about ghost hunting, and she come in there with some shit,
Right?
crazy shit, man. Like
She-
it kept on talking, so we just like ignored her. And we just kept on talking about the ghost and stuff. And
right?
she kept on trying to bark and bite at us like old bull, and we just said finally the bull shut up.
Yeah, but you could have told your
I'm
mom to
sorry, darkness, we
time
were
Tammy
being
out as well,
conversation
because
with
it
my
took two to
daughter.
tango for that. And why does she
Ditto.
get away with it and I don't? And I was in
We
there
have
first, and I was being nice. Everything was fine until she came in.
Hey, y'all, hang on a second. Go ahead.
Oh, Andrew, take my wrench because I only wanted it to take out Roe that day in your chat. You get straight fucking trash. I'm tired of you getting grief and all this other shit because you're trying to turn your channel around. So take my wrench. I heard about it today. Remember, I saw you type say less to him. So say less.
He just wants to have control over everybody's, is what I was saying earlier. He wants to say who can say stuff and who cannot say stuff. I shouldn't be able to silence and not defend myself.
Yeah, and like Andrew, I think Andrew's not stupid to the fact that he knows that about how hard Munch went at him too. Whenever he first came out here, that's what he built his channel on, was going against Andrew, and then he was trying to like use Andrew and then try to use Brooks and whoever to get him some clout. Hell,
Yeah.
Ziggy's ass was even up there one day. You know, I was like, what
I
is she
know. I was like, what the fuck is she doing over there?
I was like, oh. But she did it, and she was quiet, but Fred told me that somebody told her to go up there.
Let me borrow this one more time.
I don't know who it
Y'all,
was.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done with it. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else about the damn situation. You understand me? I did not, will not, never have, will shelter my children against everyday life and everyday life routine. Okay,
Okay.
I did not sugarcoat shit when they were growing up. All right. I am so sorry. I taught my children how to live without me. All right. I apologize. Get over yourself because y'all want
That's
to
your
hide
job
every
to make
conversation
sure that they
because
survive once you're
acting like
gone.
everything's so private. Who are they going to turn to when somebody really needs them? When they need somebody? The answer can't talk to y'all because y'all too damn private. You don't talk about shit. Man, fuck that. Get over yourself. I raised my children how I raised my children. You raise yours the way you raise yours, okay? Enough said.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think anybody's perfect parents. I know,
Everybody
just
makes mistakes.
I know if it wasn't for my parents and me having the ex-husband that I have with the family that he has, my daughter might not be who she is today because I walked away instead of dragging her along in it, but it doesn't make like, did I spend time away from my child for other reasons? Yes, because I was selfish, and that's an issue that I have to deal with, But
Children don't
nobody's
come
perfect
in handbook,
parents,
neither do parents. You know what I mean?
But I could have had her out there in
Hey,
the
I'm
mix
back.
with me and all that shit, but I just could, I just didn't.
So
That's
I
just
missed all day. What?
Let me correct something. Darkness asking his own kid when the last time he fucked her mom in a live. He's a pig. Okay, so let me correct your asses. We didn't know we were even gonna be on a goddamn live. Okay, it was a simple fucking phone conversation, and Brooks busted her own fucking drunk ass self out. Y'all
Yeah,
forgot about that.
Brooks is pretty good at that.
So
And
don't
always
fucking
know.
come at me. Okay,
Always-
talking about I did this on a live. Because if I would have known it was on a fucking live, it would have never been placed on the fucking live.
Always know if Brooks calls you, it's definitely being recorded. Or if she calls you and she's on Discord, or if you call her and she's on Discord, it's being recorded.
No, she called me. Would y'all like to see the fucking conversation? Because I got it.
No,
I've already showed
don't
it.
prove yourself anymore.
Yeah.
I am hard at trying to prove myself. And Lips, you want to say that? You're the one that even said you knew Taylor was sitting there lying on us. In your fucking inbox.
Well, my thing, and I've told Taylor this too, and Ghost and everybody is, I've never been told the actual story because I don't like hearing details like that. You know, it makes me upset. Like just anything, I just cry. I'm really emotional, and so I've never asked her details, but I've also heard bits and pieces of the story.
And none of y'all even asked me anything before y'all decided to bring it all out to YouTube a couple years ago.
Jason's name was never part of the story until that day on Brooks's or whatever. That was my first time hearing his name. Hey,
and I've been trying to fight this shit for years. Y'all did all that because I didn't even know what was going on, and then all of a sudden she popped on the channel, and I hear it.
And I went to Brooks myself about just like the links and stuff that I had that I've already been kind of throwing out there. And when I got up there that morning, like Brooks had talked to me that night. She talked to me that morning, and not once did she tell me that she had gotten all the Taylor and Ghost. And they both know this too. I didn't know that they were going to be on that show. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have taken a link that morning. I would not.
I don't know. People need to correct their lies and shit, man. I'm getting fed up. I'm really going to fuck up, bro. I don't have nothing to do with none of y'all because of this shit. Okay?
But I think you should still try
to fuck up, Lips.
Daughter. I mean, even though I know a lot of bad things have been said, I still think that there should be an offline relationship with you and Taylor still.
Yeah. She's the one that blocked me the day before.
Things can be fixed. Who cares what anybody online says? She's the one that blocked me the
day before Brooks'
Taylor
live.
Still wants you.
Then she unblocked me yesterday.
And that should be all that matters. Who gives a fuck what Munch and them have to say? Who's watching them?
Exactly.
We're the only ones watching Munch and them. Nobody is.
Right.
It's just us.
Yeah.
Except there's 6 friends, and then they have like 3 or 4 handles, and they put a couple of
I go to their little AI summary, and I type in my name, and it just pulls up.
It's all wrong. So I know if it's wrong about me, it's got to be wrong about you. It's got to be wrong about her. It's got to be wrong about Connie. You know what I mean? So if it's wrong about me, it's got to be wrong about you guys. And you guys got to look at it the same way. If it's wrong about you, and you know that, it's got to be wrong about the rest of us. God forbid, I know who my fucking parents are. My dad's been dead since 2002. I watched him fucking get put in the grave. Like, he's not in prison for killing my mom. My mom's people are dumb. Like, and I'm pictures of her. I'm not giving her name, but I'm sure they already got it. Like, it's not fucking whatever that other girl's name is. That was 71 years old. Well, she's dead, but she would be 71. My mom's not 71 or anywhere near. Well, she might be near that, but.
And then involving your brother and your sister.
The shit where, what'd you just say? Sorry.
I said they involved your brother, your sister. They doxed everybody.
They've actually found my real brother and sister, but they are denying that the real mom they found is my mom still, because they found a fucking case, and the guy's last name is my maiden last name, so that means he has to be my dad, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I don't even know the guy. I'm not related to him at all. If I am, it would be my great-great-grandparents that would be related to him, or my great-grandparents. So it ain't gonna be me.
Things happen, I guess.
And I'm not the little girl in the case. If there's only 2 little girls involved in that case, I have there's 5 of us.
I got everybody.
And 3 of us have the same mom and dad. It includes my brother that they found in docs. So whatever. They don't want to believe the actual facts. They want to believe the bullshit that they find and make up their head. So just one more thing. We all got to stop, and I kind of already did. Stop sharing their posts and stuff, because then the people that follow us then see it. And, if we're not sharing it, nobody else sees it but us.
No, because go ahead, Captain.
Yeah, I have seen a mugshot of me, supposedly me, that they put out that I'm white as a son of a bitch with blonde hair.
But yeah, that's just my thing. I've worked a lot with a lot of stuff, stupid people. Not worked with a lot of stupid, I guess. And I've done a lot of hurtful things to people because I feel it's eye for an eye. And in my life, it's eye for an eye. You do it to me, only since I got here to YouTube, though.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm gonna do it back, if not a little bit worse, if I can.
No, see, I'm a firm believer.
But it always takes another person
say we
I'm a
wouldn't do the
firm
same.
believer that
Right. If they weren't continuing to talk over there about my family, I wouldn't continue to dig up things on them. I wouldn't know that Kim has been sued multiple times for a lot of money. Shit like that. So just I wouldn't know what her fucking deplorable home looks like. Okay, so I did make a post today, and I did dox Dippy and Kim, and I wouldn't have, but Munch is over there saying that we all live in deplorable trailers and we got
Yeah,
campers
we
outside
do.
of homes, right? Well, guess who also lives in deplorable trailers and has campers outside of their homes? Both Kim and Dippy. Both of them have. If you look in those pictures, I'll be taking them down tonight. But if you look in those pictures, they both have campers that are nicer than their homes sitting in their driveways.
Well, some people take campers to like the lake and they go on vacations
Not
and stuff.
them.
Mo.
Their campers don't leave their yards.
Fuck.
Right.
But look
No,
at the
if I'm
house.
talking
The
about
house
like,
isn't that nice either.
But they
they're
want
all
they
worried
want
about how many
a
times.
dog on me because I have a kid that's gonna be 21 soon, living out in a fucking camper, and he's living it up. He's got
shit,
electricity.
I would love to live
He
outside of my
doesn't.
parents' house if I
Munch, guess what?
could.
Munch, guess what? He doesn't need running water out there. He doesn't because we're still living on my same address. If he was on a different address or a different lot, yeah, he would need water. But because he's got electric and everything else he needs and heat and stuff, he doesn't need running water. He uses ours.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm sure he can use your restroom. I mean,
Oh, he goes to the bathroom in here, showers in here. He's got full access to the house at all times. Unless he makes me mad, then I like him out. But, but that's on him. He run his fucking mouth.
he's a,
You know,
Munch. I think you just
coddle my fucking kids.
if you're listening to this, you have caused enough like drama for enough people who don't see eye to eye on everything come together and see eye to eye on one thing. You are a sorry excuse for a
He
human.
says, I know all these things as a fact. And he says, Lips, you probably live in a double wide. Well, if you knew that,
You do not live in a double life.
yeah, no, and I don't. I'm in a stick built ranch, a little piece of shit ranch fucking style home. I would love to be in a bigger double wide. No, I'm stuck with this.
Some of those double wides are pretty nice.
I own it. I own it, Munch.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, probably right now.
That apartment that you found that they are saying is Ed's apartment, it's her dad's. It's not. Her dad and her dad had needed to sign for her just to get that apartment as a co-signer because her shit was really bad. Yep. Oh, where'd they go? Are they still there? That thing came up and I can't see names now. And they've already said a million times they're in an apartment with 4 different fucking things and they're in lot 2. And you go there and you look up their address, it says apartment 2, not lot 2. It says that they're in apartment 2, and that's the one that they're in. And I got multiple pictures of it today. The fucking place next door, all the windows are broken out. It's condemned. Nobody at the things are boarded up. When they wake up, and look out their fucking front window or whatever off that deplorable porch that they have.
Yeah, it's falling apart.
There's another condemned house across the road, all beat up and fucking.
Let me tell you about my next door neighbors, you guys.
You can see up and down their road. It's disgusting.
Let me tell you about those. We can't help our neighbors because my neighbor, unfortunately, he went to prison, and so his friends went over there, and I pulled guns out on him all the time, and
there's no neighbors, but not
they killed them on a daily basis, usually, maybe in my opinion, but they still tore this house apart. It looks so horrible. So my mom and dad are going to buy that. They're going to pay the taxes on it, and they're having that torn down.
It don't matter who lives in what. My point is that they're talking shit about people like us when his own mods live the same way he's talking shit about.
And he
says, oh yeah, this person don't have teeth, that person don't have teeth. Well, neither does fucking Dippy. Kim's are fucking falling out too. Neither does Tammy.
Google Earth that town, the whole town.
I Google Earth their whole street and everything today.
It's horrible.
It's there's a couple of nice little places there, but I
saw this guy he did a ride. You know how some people have YouTube channels where they ride through towns and stuff?
Oh god.
Well, he rode through that town, and it was just like
Google Earth go all up and down everywhere. That's how I followed Ro when she was going from park to park the other day.
It's like what does it matter?
She just walked a block and a half. She took a left and she took a right. Actually, on her screen, it looks like she took a right and a left because it's mirrored. So you got to remember that too. So then I followed her up to from what was it, like the Independence Park all the way up to the other one where the fountain and stuff was. I forget what it's called though.
You
Liberty.
put your credit reports out after the fuck. No, that's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's like
But if
private
you go
life.
look at Kim's credit report and all, stuff like that. Oh my god. No wonder she owns it. And then she comes to my channel today and she goes, "At least I own my home. I own my home too, you stupid asshole." And
What
Kim
difference
said
does
that
it
today. At
make
least I
what
own my
you
home.
live
Well, you
in?
better own it. You only paid like $5,000 for
You know what it does matter though? When you sit
Yeah,
over there
little
and tell
piece
people
of
they're
property.
jobless,
Road.
and he said, now listen, he said that his job is out of season and it's seasonal. Okay, my
Hey,
sister is a
I
real
live in Michigan.
gypsy.
It's not out of season right now.
Yes,
It
she
is
is a real
all the
gypsy whose
summer.
husband does this kind of work, and he is very busy.
I call that.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
she's not my sister by blood, but damn it, every time she gets homeless, I let her live with me.
Like March.
And she was on the gypsy show. But she said I asked her that question the other day when he was telling me
You
about.
can't do pavement in the winter too. It just depends on what you're doing to it.
You can, but it's May, almost June.
And
I think
Dippy, why don't you tell everybody why Dan isn't working? Or should I? Did he leave are his tools being held as collateral for his last job that he ripped off an old lady and went and blew all the money that he was paid for up for materials? Ooh, Kim told me that's great. So he did a job for an old lady. It was like some skirting and a little porch or something like that. It was nothing, right? And he has all of his tools there on some kind of trailer or something, I guess. Well, he got paid up front. It never showed back up materials, and now his shit's all there. So the little old lady's like, "Oh, just whenever you can get to it, they're taking advantage." Well, a couple years later, he still hasn't been over there doing anything, nor can he work because that's where his tools are.
My God. Like, so y'all are some pots calling kettles black over there. So it seems to me like it's a bunch of projecting because everything that y'all accuse everybody of is what y'all are.
Much.
I mean, y'all call people trash, y'all trash.
We get zero money for these girls other than the child support their mom is supposed to pay. Does she pay it? No, not all the time. A little $400 a month does. Hold on. A little $400. Sorry, it's your channel. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, at first he was trying to get Andrew's food stamps gone. Then he was trying to get the dog rescue gone. Then he was trying to get the fucking, now he
humped his wife. He's threatened to throw away his only items they own that they're probably very, very attached to because, your parents are all messed up right now. So the only thing they attached to is items. They can't go to school. They don't have their friends. They're
I'm not defending Andrew, but damn, I mean, a little part of it is like, because he's got to know that like what all the shit that dude said about him before he buddied up to him again.
I haven't forgot much. You want to know where my money comes from? My husband has a job, something that you should have, a fucking job.
Yeah.
He supports.
Hey, you know where my money comes from? None of your goddamn business. How about that?
I thought I'd finish that. He's always worried about my money.
But Munch, when you start paying any of our bills,
for these girls.
Right?
When you start paying our bills, you can start questioning your finances, bud.
I'd be glad
to. I was trying to draw my daughter into somehow that she's giving. One time she brought me a check from a guy who was renting my house who worked for her dad, and it was his last check, and she had it for like a couple of weeks, and she was coming over, so she gave it to me then. Yay. That doesn't mean she gives me money.
Right.
She does Mother's Day or whatever. She gave me $100 to go get a nice steak dinner.
But you know what though? Is how much of that is his fucking business? None. That's what he needs to. Connie, you know what? That's where him and Tammy need to step back and say, why am I this much invested in, like, why the hell am I stupid to this low? And Tammy's got to look at herself in the mirror and say, why am I allowing myself to look like a fool when this man is defending himself because of his behavior towards other women, and I have to act like I'm okay with it so he don't whoop up on Sally, in my opinion.
Damn, your little $20 that you said I never offered to give back. I offered to give it back plenty of times. You said keep it. Keep it. Kim, she keeps making comments on my page.
Well, hell, Tell her she's
Boober
friends with
owes
her
me
down now.
150.
Is that
Where's
420?
that, Boober?
Is that 420?
Yeah, she's a skank, dude.
She is a skank.
Dirty little twat. She is
I
disgusting.
agree.
You used to
She
take
went
up for
straight.
her, and
Her
I told you
first
she's
thing.
creepy. Did I not tell you she was weird?
Oh gosh, she's bad.
She used to try to suck your ass so bad, like I mean, like to the point where
Haley,
you almost thought that was your old lady.
She couldn't not be on the phone with me, or she was jealous because I might have been on the phone with somebody else.
Lips couldn't even talk to me on the phone. I remember that shit. We had to pretend like we wasn't even online.
See?
We had to hide our.
Yep, we had to go offline just because, God forbid if Kim would think that I was on the phone with someone else.
Yeah. It was weird.
If you listen to her when she was over there on like Andrews when the breakup or whatever you want to call it first happened, she was like, "Yep," and Lips was on the do throughout her whole vacation, but she wasn't on the phone with me. Man, shut the fuck up. I called the same group every time, but because I wasn't calling her privately, she was getting mad because
I saw that creepy shit.
They were getting my attention.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man. I'm sorry, but that, like some people, you know, you can. It's
the
okay
breakup
to
with Dippy, the whole breakup with Dippy was that Kim was giving me too much attention, so Dippy had to go.
Jesus Christ,
Dippy was jealous. You know what I mean? No, Kim, I think it was you that was a little jealous that Dippy was getting some of my time, and that you implied to her way too many different fucked up things.
Lips, what you did to him? You put them that spell on them, don't you, girl?
Oh, dude, I just.
These are weird. This is grown women that are fighting over another woman's attention.
Why can't I share my time with everybody? I'm trying to control a group of people and give everybody my time, but like they get those ones that were like, "Well, you're my best friend. I need to talk to you first." Fuck that.
So they're still having that number.
I don't have time for the fucking petty little call me first and tell me hi, good morning first and all that shit.
Oh dear Lord, that's what your husband's supposed to do. If you ain't got one, get one that's battery operated.
He's always outside. Well, that's her problem, is her husband, because he's a drug dealer, he has access to people, we'll say women too, and she's told me many times he's cheated on her. And recently, she caught him going through her phone. And what happened was she was at work and she went to go open up her phone while we were on a call to like send me something. And her Snapchat phone file was open. She's like, "What the fuck?" And she went off, fucking crying and all this shit because her husband possibly cheating on her again, going through her phone, blah 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 blah. So it's constant, you know. He doesn't love her. He doesn't give her any attention at all. They just fucking live together because they live together. She's waiting for him to move out, but because he's on the side and all that shit, he doesn't plan on it. He lives in the back half of the house. She sleeps on the couch or in the chair in the fucking living room with all the cats.
Well, I have my own room,
like
and you know,
there now because like 12, 15 of them were just bored.
But I have come to the conclusion that when like
cats she fucking can't take care of. If she could take care of those cats, she'd get them fucking fixed. It's like $30 or something to get them fixed. Dude.
Yeah, my cat is fixed. I'll be damn.
Because we got to get.
And her cat, dude, I'll post a picture.
Like $500.
Listen to this. Her cats are so fucking inbred that now they're coming out with 4 ears and shit and double tails or whatever. I don't know about one of the other cats.
Like Chernobyl.
Dude, they got 4 ears. They look like
Chernobyl.
What are they?
I said Chernobyl, the nuclear plant.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Like the best macaroni I've ever had right here, buddy. Yo, just enough. Hey, wait. I need the seasoned salt. I'm sorry. I need it. The regular seasoned salt. It's got the red cap. My son just brought me macaroni, dude. I'm like,
you good with me, dog? You know you good with me.
Dude, you had me tripping earlier. I'm like, what the fuck? She just
I'm just chilling. I'm like, I ain't got stoned. This is raining here, y'all. I think if Louisiana floats away, I love you guys. I'm trying to get on back up to the hills of Alabama. Yeah, the hills have eyes, Suzette, for sure.
Mark's busy on TikTok, though. Otherwise, Mark, you should hook up with him. He's not in real life or anything, but like, you know.
Yeah, he's up there. He's close to where my
Mark
the one thing I feel over lives.
He does the same thing I do. You know, we just talk shit. We don't mean nothing.
I love him. Maybe I had our little fight, had a little tiffy, but he's funny as shit. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
He makes me laugh.
Right.
Most people do. Like everybody, they used to piss me off.
And he's got emotions too, and he kind of had us stressed
I
out.
was very bad. You know, I was doing that. That shit. I'm glad that fucking channel got gone. I mean, for real, because there was a lot of
the one that Nicolina took. I don't know how many subs you had, whatever. The one that got porn bombed. Nicolina.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The last one you had that me and Kim, like I don't know, probably Lori and everybody made a bunch of sock accounts to get you 50 subs to go live. That's the one I took that nobody was even.
Yeah.
I think we went about it like 2 times.
Do you know how many times that Kim woman had come after me? Just like, and me, like I wouldn't even have talked about you or to you, man. And I would get like, I had to block her from Facebook. On both accounts I can get into, she had to get blocked.
Do you still have screenshots? I might have them if you don't. Of the last couple things she said to you.
No.
Dude, they were bad.
Well, you know, whatever she said, I times 2.
She made threats to you and everything.
Oh, well, I'll make promises to her. Come on around here, motherfucker.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. She was making threats and stuff.
Well, she needs to take her little threats and shove it up her ever widened ass. That's how many folks we give them.
Oh, lips got bed sores. Lips got bed sores. Okay.
I'm apologize for that. I was being very ugly, and at a point in time, I did not.
As Kim lays on her in a chair at the fucking or on the floor at her own job because she's fucking so goddamn lazy, dude. When she's home, she's got her fat ass stuck in her chair.
Jesus, you gotta get up and move and clean the toilet and stuff. Your bathtub and wash your ass and
I know, like you've got to take time to do that.
You do, and I feel better about myself. You know, like I get ready every day, and I don't do it for like really anybody but me because of the way it makes me feel. Whenever I look in the mirror, I don't look haggard, and I don't feel haggard. But there was a time that I couldn't. I was so depressed and miserable, like I couldn't, you know. But I'm to a point where I'm happy again in life, and I'm starting. I like who I am because I'm holding myself accountable for things in my life that
Well, you did. Hey, when I just got mad at you there for a second because I was misunderstanding things, and I apologize. You took it very well, and we've fixed it right away.
Yeah, I just bad behavior is not acceptable for me or anybody else. You know, like, you know, I don't really care what anybody does as long as you leave kids out of it and you don't.
Oh, I think X-Ray's behind.
Okay, you don't molest women and all that stuff, and you know you're good. I don't care what people do because there's you know I'm sure we're all not proud of everything in life, but
what's your bear say?
It really turns me on.
That's funny that you have that.
You knock me off of my feet.
It makes all the Care Bears.
Come on, girl, give it back to me.
Y'all don't want me to sing. I can rap though.
Okay, so they played Hell Now. They've got me and Lips on a panel together. You ready for that shit?
Should we fight?
You should do one.
Baby, let me just tell you, this is one conversation they didn't want to happen.
Best dinner ever.
Yeah, Lips, I'm gonna drop away for you to get in touch with me in the back chat. And we'll conversate out here at a time when I have time because I got to get my little bare ass to my little job that I ain't got that's pretend and work 12 hours.
You work at night, not during the day when you're on YouTube?
I work 12 hours today. And you know, he turned me into my boss. He thinks it's real cute. I don't mind. Turn me into my boss all you want.
He says that you're at
my
work
boss.
YouTube. Okay.
My boss knows what I do.
Ro, she works at night, honey.
Ro, go on now. Get on, go on, get. If she's in here, you go on and get back on to your pasture. Go.
Get on, Ro.
Hey, Ro, you know there's a thing called a job where you can work 12 hours, and that's half a day, you fool.
I think she's on a clock, man, before her brother, you know, gets sick of her crap.
Ro's just mad that her daughter donated twice to my kids' fund because she felt bad that Rose was talking shit about him.
God dang.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Reread what?
That's right.
I don't know. I got this random cash app.
Yeah, Ro does work at
The
night
first
too.
one I
Those
just
long,
took, it had no
long
note.
walks she taken in those tiny little dresses.
The second one had a note and explained who she
Bitch is
was.
hooking.
Connie, I can't hear what Lips is saying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was 2 donations or whatever, and I just took the first one, didn't think anything of it. Thought it was just a random YouTuber. And the second one came with a note saying she was Ro's daughter and she was sorry for the things that Ro had been saying.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that is a shame.
Yep.
You should really feel that. I hope that if nothing else makes you feel some type of way, I really hope
that'll get your cash out.
I put it on the screen all the time.
Oh.
Well, you can play, but I don't think I will ever do it because there's nothing I say
Look at your messages after
that people Lips. You have information on cases. I have information on rejects.
And how were you gonna keep covering this case that you don't even know the name of this little girl? It's Cassie Compton, not Cassie Compton. It's fucking Cassie. Fuck's sake. Get the girl's name right, man.
I mean, and then he wanted to cover Summer's case. No, I think not. Please do not think that he's going to be allowed to screw that up and Tammy and her misinformation even more than it's already been tampered with. I mean, come on now.
Right.
Like, unless, Tammy holds the key and if she does, she's going to go to jail for, obstruction of justice and good things like that.
And they're messing around with a couple of little girls that are protected by the state, so they might want to stop saying names. They might want to stop naming names.
Hey, and Lips, if they don't, you do realize that those children, is all I'm going to say, they have victims advocates that you can reach out and get in contact with. Any child that's in DCS care, they all have a guardian ad litem.
Right, that's what I know of so far.
And that is also going to be their victim's advocate to reach out to.
Okay, that would have been my question. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sure.
See,
yeah, I'm in good
y'all are out here committing y'all are building cases on yourselves just for being ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Somebody please tell me whenever I claim to have ever worked in the medical field.
You didn't.
I have never claimed.
And you can't attack kids that are wards of the state.
I have never claimed to have worked in any medical field whatsoever.
Nope.
Period.
Not that I've known, anyways.
And I've never claimed it. I don't know where the hell she's coming up with that shit from.
Oh, goodness, dogs. They all want to.
You kind of look like a nurse. Maybe they just assumed you're a nurse.
Yeah. That's what you assume. You make an ass at yourself and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but I'm tired of looking at that ass clown's face and hearing, like I said, I was going to turn my notifications off or just have to unsubscribe to him, which would probably be the most healthy thing to do. Because he's not going to shut up.
And free yourself. I unsubbed from every one of them son bitches a long time ago. Unless somebody sends me a clip or tells me they're live, I don't know. Somebody texted me the other night and said, Dippy's live. I said, who fucking cares? I got better shit to do. I didn't want to hear her snot box sitting there sniffing snot for 2 hours.
But she just repeats herself.
Do what?
She just repeats herself. I
know. It's the same shit. Oh, that's what I was wanting to...
I wish they'd find my mom and dad.
Hey, Kim, that Kim that stays there all the time, she thinks she's safe. I don't know why.
No, she's not. I know everything about her. No, she's not. I'll hook you up. I will hook you up.
Is that macaroni and cheese?
You don't have to hook me up. Her karma will get her ass in the long run because she's running with the wrong crew. And what happens when you run with the wrong crew, Haley? Fuck around and find out, don't you, baby?
Yes. And it makes you just question you. But it will also make you question humanity and your life choices of why are you ever in a situation around these people? Like that's what I had to look in the mirror and ask myself was like, hey, well, who put your ass in that situation? I did.
They absolutely will make you feel crazy.
And it will make you just feel. I felt gross. I don't
You'll
know.
feel crazy first, and then you'll.
I had to pray about it. You know, like, and they believe me. That I'm a firm believer that God don't like ugly, and God knows that that's ugly over there. And when you hurt innocent kids that have to go to school and face other kids, and you don't know what they see, parents don't just helicopter monitor
I think
phones.
it's funny how they are flipping the fuck out over a single picture by another creator that was posted online. I don't even know if the post actually included the grandkid because I don't think I ever saw it.
I never
If
saw
it did, I don't know if it was blurred out or not. I don't know. I didn't see it. But here's the thing. They are taking that one photo and using that excuse for everything that they do to everybody else and everything that's done. It don't work like that. You can't attack 22 people over the same excuse and think you're still in the right.
No.
And that's like, Ro, it takes 8 or 9 of you to gang up on me. No, bitch, you just have that many people that don't fucking like you. And it just so happens that we've all come into an agreement that we don't like none of y'all fuckers over there.
I agree with
Sorry about
anything.
your luck, Chuck. And Haley, have I ever lied to you when you've asked me something, even if you've not liked the fucking answer?
Nope. Never once. But has Tammy come in here and lied on everybody? Yes.
You
Absolutely.
damn right that bitch has. She's lied on me many a time. And discovering you play innocent all you want to, but bitch, you ain't no more innocent than the day is long.
But people just be, if y'all, Tammy, if you fucked up, put out some bad information, and you feel like an ass, so you're just showing your ass
Why
to.
won't we care? How many fucking mugshots can they come up with me that looks like 5 different fucking women? I mean, these women don't even look similar.
I seem different. Yeah.
This bitch got a red dot on her forehead, and she looks like her face was drawn by one of those, oblong shapes. And the other one looks like hers is like a little circle head. So how the fuck's my bone structure changing between the mugshots?
You must have a lot of money for
How tall?
re-enhancement.
I said, I'm smiling in them. Shit.
I ain't never had one, Haley. I've never had one. Tammy gets up there and brags about hers, and it's accepted. Yet I can say I don't have a record, and I'm a liar.
Well, it's okay to have a record, but it's not okay to lie about it and talk about people for having a record if you got a fucking record.
It's okay to have a record. It's okay to have a past and change. What's not okay is to take somebody's past and harass the fuck out of them, period.
They don't even have
when they don't want to talk about it. Some people don't relive shit because they've been through real shit. Y'all obviously ain't been through.
They don't know what real shit is. If they did, they wouldn't be on here fucking hurting people the way they do. Because even though I'm as mad as I am right now, and as much shit as I know on every single one of them and could do it, I won't lower myself to attack your motherfuckers' kids like they do mine.
Nope, because you know what?
They can turn it dirty.
I won't allow them to push me to hurt something I have swore to stand behind my whole life. Fuck you, motherfuckers. You can't beat me. You can't win. I will never.
Nope. And you know what? That's the best thing that we can all do is just give them a big fuck you and and let them find something else to talk about because we ain't gonna do it no more. Find somebody else to go pick on. If Andrew wants to go back and forth with you, that'd be good. I don't know. Find a man to go at Munch. Why don't you do that? Why don't you go find a man with a backbone on YouTube and you just go pick at him and you talk about him and you let us
throat him first.
And shit. It's not right to pick on a bunch of women because you are not a girl, even though you act like one. You're not. It's not. It's just not acceptable. So take your ass to fucking charm school. I don't know, like obedience school where send your dogs. You need to go something to teach you how to act and treat people because the way
You
you're
can't teach your old dog new tricks, baby.
no, knowing that face to getting red like that, you need to go. He needs to go to the blood pressure doctor. Is what it looks like because his face was red today, and you know he ain't.
Don't I make you such a pretty shade?
Hang on, I got. I'm tell my little that I'm still alive. I'm fixing to get ready. I guess. Oh shit. Well, I'm
That's
happy. I
hilarious
don't
because
know.
here he is all big mad and shit. And I'm still sitting here. I'm still waiting on the first mug shot, the first police report, something besides a credit report. I mean, damn.
I mean, that's what
The credit report, it has to
okay
be
though.
illegal to put out.
That's all she could
Somebody
find to
else's credit
post was a credit report. And that's what kills me is they went around, and I don't care who says what. He can get up there and say whatever he wants to on a short now. But if there's not a person on YouTube that has not heard him allude to the facts that they had my rape reports, and now he's getting online and saying, "Oh, nobody can't get those but the DA and da 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 da." I never said that.
So,
That's a lie.
no, he did say that he had the report. He
They
sure
sure
did.
did. They sure did. I've got the video of it uploaded on my channel. So ain't no lying out of that shit. You sure did say it.
Stop lying much.
That's the problem. They won't get in here and say shit, and then they want to recant it and say, "Oh, I didn't say that," and it's digitalized. When you say it, it's on here.
It is, and you know, once they say it, you can't take it back. Whenever more than one person's heard it, and there's
No,
a lot
hey,
of
baby, I
people.
gotta go tell Susie to put you in touch with me, and we'll get back that way because Susie knows how to get in touch with me, and
Yeah, I'm
she can put you in touch with me. All right. Y'all have a good day, ladies.
Taylor was lying. She lied about the other two things.
Nah, I ain't gonna go in that.
Well, you know, I was just responding to seeing the darkness. Seeing the darkness. I was just saying she wrote that there, and I feel one way about it.
Get ready.
And you're welcome to feel your way about it, as I am mine. But I'm just saying, there's no apologies. They just went silent. That's all. You know, I mean, like no apology. No, well, hey, maybe I was wrong, or anything, or anything. You know, they just went silent. They were making Taylor shirts. I'm with Taylor.
Who is?
Tammy and Boober. They had said that. Well, we'll buy T-shirts.
They were taking Taylor out earlier on their little live.
And I, you know, I like Taylor.
I mean, I don't understand they fucking talk about everybody else.
Daughter. I hope they work it out. I really do.
Her and her mother work it out too, and she realizes that the people are pieces of shit and they're not doing nothing but using her for the wrong reasons. And
but she's gonna also have to work it out.
You only have one mama in your life, no matter how you feel about it. And because trust me, I've had to come to terms with things with my own mother, and you know, my mother loves me very much, but she has, you know, she's cool. But it could be a lot worse. But you know, sometimes. But that's your mother, and at the end of the day, that's Mama Bear's child. And I do believe that what I know of Mama Bear, that if this was true, I don't think she would defend a man over her child. I'm just sorry.
Between them as a family,
yeah,
you know, and the thing, you know, and they're saying there's, oh, she knew things, you know, but you know, you see a lot of things when you grow up with people, certain people in the house. Might walk in on them doing something that you know, like, oh, mom and dad are, you know, oops, you know, and you open the door or going to the bathroom or in the shower, oops, I'm sorry, you know, or whatever. Or maybe she made it up all together because she never gave any info. Not that we need the information. Please don't give us the information. But between Mom Bear and them,
with his name shown and showing his, you know.
Well, he had a tattoo on his ass that said, you know, jump in or something. Like what? It doesn't matter because you know you could be right.
Yeah.
Taking a piss and she's seen it on his ass, you know, or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, and especially if you live in a close vicinity, you know, like if or limited relationship, you know, you never know. And people, you cannot judge until you're like in the situation. And I mean, and I
Or at
can't
least
judge
know this
anybody
for
'cause
sure.
it's not my place. But what I
Believe
can judge is what a stupid son of a bitch that drinks too much does to me. And that's over with today. If he knows what's good, I'm not going to spend no more time on that shit.
She
But he
did.
just needs to understand that he knows that he lies. And Tammy, you might want to. I'm just going to pray for you. Put it that way, because you got to see the light one day. And
I believe
he's
she was
going
manipulated as well, and because they
to.
knew that she has issues. She has,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever her issues are, as
Mm-hmm.
something. I'm not a doctor,
I'm not
but
a doctor, but I know what I've been through in my life, and I know
I
how
know
bad I
when
am.
someone's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I,
I've been through shit in my life, and I know that I've been out of my fucking miggity mind. And but like slowly, it's everything's just coming back, and it's a process. You just and like, am I perfect?
feel like I
No.
go
Do
around not
I mess
believing
up? Yes, I do.
victims.
But
I
do
believe
I try
Actrite's
to
a
do
victim.
better? I try to do
I
better
told
every
her she
day.
didn't have to tell me her story. That's her story. I mean, unless you want to, I would love to hear it. But I mean, you don't have to tell me. You don't owe it to me in any way.
For me,
But I know that there's a story that happened, and
yeah.
I know little bits and pieces that I've heard, and I believe you.
Yeah. About me, well, I have I've
I know
got
you're not
some.
crazy.
I fess up. I'm crazy as I'll get out, but I'm I'm the good crazy. I'm not the crazy that
Or the crazy kill you. Ha
no,
ha.
I'm not the crazy
One
that's gonna
crazy.
hurt a child and a sicko motherfucker that's gonna sit here and defend anybody that go just. I'm sorry, but like the shit about how they did act right and all that just really like
Mm-hmm.
that. What turned
It's
me
ignorant.
against
That's
him
what
is
it
that
is.
he said he made the comment. I'll tell you the exact comment that he made that made me turn my stomach turn. And he said, he brought up what happened, and then he said, if that even happened, okay, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Because some people have been through it, and like even a little statement like that
It's
can
ignorant.
put somebody back into a place of like where they never want to be. Like, excuse me, who the first of all, I had to live through this and being left for dead and all
Because
this
he couldn't find an article or a report about it. Well, for one, it'd be a private situation.
for two. It's none of that
It
is
is
just going
none of
too
it,
far.
that's what I'm saying. It could be a hidden, and just because you
Mm-hmm.
can't find it doesn't make it didn't happen.
Do we want his front page news of how he chokes over his old lady out, puts her out walking in New York and all this shit? No, no.
Right? That was in the paper because we seen it in the paper
I
in
mean,
the Gloverville Daily or whatever it was.
and anybody that defends him, I'm sorry, but y'all might need to either lay off of whatever substance has got you blind because once I did, I saw the light, and you'll see. If you step away
And he was
and
picked up that night. Listen, he was picked up that night. And if he was taken in and he's had to go before a judge, and the judge has, okay, well, if you take these classes for the next year and you get off alcohol and you take those shots and you do this and that, well, then you can come back here and we'll see about making sure that stays off your record. Because that's why it's
mhm,
not on his record yet. Or maybe
but
because there are deals that are made that way.
mhm.
You got to take your NA classes and you got to take your AA classes. You got to take your anger management classes. And if you do all that,
All the above.
we'll keep it off your record.
Well, I just don't see him following through with anything but ruining people's lives.
But yeah, because his is so miserable and misery loves company.
Absolutely, and that's his whole problem, Connie, because he can't do a live without mentioning Haley, Connie, Mama Bear,
Lumber,
or
act right.
other people. Act right, and anybody but another man other than
Lips,
California
he's starting to talk
Flamingo.
about Lips now because, Lips went against him. So
Well,
now he's got to attack her.
and her family. Like, leave people the fuck alone because I promise you,
He's willing to attack Dippy. And Dippy's just overlooking it. Because she
I
likes to be
don't
like,
know how to sit there with her. But you know what? She's that blind because look, I'm sure everybody was side eyeing the fuck out of me whenever I was up there like a dumbass, fucked up as a road lizard.
Well, I never said
I
nothing
mean,
bad. There was that very beginning when you guys first were talking, and
uh-huh,
he was making it sound horrible. And
uh-huh,
so, we were just like, damn, you need to stop, but then I
uh-huh.
realized what he was doing to you. And then he was mad at
Yeah,
me,
well,
and
he.
I went and talked to you, and he said, "Oh, you guys are a Connie sandwich or whatever." I can't remember how he
Yeah,
put it.
he's just mad because he ain't good.
They were mad because
Well,
you were talking. Because you know what? Nobody can talk to me because I might tell people the truth about them.
yeah, and you actually have witnessed and seen this motherfucker in real life form,
Yeah,
you know, and I'm sure you've helped him out, because I'm pretty sure he didn't know
$150
me
he
very
owes me.
long. He didn't know me very long and wasn't scared to lower his standards to asking me to pay his bills uh, while Tammy's door dashing or God knows whatever they was doing.
Right.
Um, so you got her out running the roads having to take care of your ass while you sit up there and bitch and sexed and fucking act a fool and then tell me that she knew about everything. Okay.
Like, how many people is he sitting there talking to like that? Just
Well,
so
I'm
he can,
sure a lot.
it's like
I can
he
imagine
wasn't
him road
sure that
conversations.
if Tammy drops him, he has somewhere else to go.
Yeah, I can imagine the conversations him and Rose had because the class acts they are, I'm sure.
He
I'm
ain't gonna
sure
get
they're.
nothing from Ro because Ro ain't got shit.
He said Rose is a
She
hot
might share
mama.
her tent though.
Yeah, he said Rose is a hot mama. Well, I'm
I
fixing to get off of here so I can get a shower and get ready for whatever. I look like
yeah.
a. So, but I will. No, we'll probably. I'm gonna spend the day with him tomorrow, and Monday I'm gonna go home. Unfortunately, back to
Well,
reality and have to deal with that. Like, oh god, it's a mess, Connie. I tell you.
yeah, I don't know what you got going on, but I hope it's all good for you. Hope it
I,
gets
I,
better.
I fell in love, and no, it's great. For me, I guess, but some people are probably hard to is not okay. But he shouldn't have done what he done to me for 11 years and
No,
thought
yeah,
about that.
yeah. I mean,
He
shit,
had.
sucks.
Yes, do not, and I have somebody who encourages me to do better instead of regress into the same hell I've been in.
Right.
So
Well, that's
I
what
think
you
that
need.
works
Somebody
for
that's going to
me.
help you out, and not hold you down, and make
Yeah,
you
like
feel
somebody you
worse.
can have a life with instead of like just existing on whatever, and like somebody that's not going to piss me off when I go to work and have me all pissed off at work. Whereas,
Right.
it's different. Like I'm just not used to the new stuff,
Right.
but it's
Well,
good.
I hope everything goes well for you.
Hi, and if it don't, at least I can say I had fun.
Well, if you don't, then you come bitch about it to us. We'll listen.
Fuck yeah, it's so listen.
Cheer you on.
Munch. If you hear this, this is the last time we're gonna take time on you. Okay, so you take that and put it in
Shove it
your
up
little pipe,
your
put it
ass.
in your pipe and smoke it, or your beer, drink it, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Your rib, shoot it, whatever you do. Your Vivitrol shot, just whatever.
Yeah.
Take your opinion of me and shove it up your ass, but you know that I know.
Well,
Everybody knows and everything. Come on,
yeah,
man. You ain't
I
shit.
hear you. I hear you.
You ain't shit.
We're all sick of it.
We're sick of it, and we're just tired. Y'all just find a new fucking
A hobby.
crew to dig into or something, or go dig into like
Go take
history
the
of this
dogs to a dog
whole.
park, or something like that.
Yeah.
They have a little tiny backyard, so why don't
Well,
you take
y'all
them
research
to a
dogs.
park or something?
Yeah, or munch. You get on. You start leading NA meetings or something. Be inspirational. Stop taking. You're in recovery and you're freaking doing this to people. Like, come on now. Like, think about that. What would your NA people think about you?
Right, that he just
I'm sure
traded
they'd be really. I'm sure
one
they think it's
addiction
real funny.
for another or something.
Yeah, I think it's real funny.
What is this Wanda person talking about?
I don't know. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Who is the relevant bitch? I think it's Jody Sue's sister. Oh, well, guess what? That's my relevant ass bitch. It's mine. It's mine, ho. How are you? I like your name. It's cute. Your mom gave you that name. Oh. You probably was a kid she didn't like, huh, Wanda?
I didn't even know Jody Sue had a sister.
Yeah, because we talk alike. Yeah, I'd rather talk like cornbread than a fucking bitch named Wanda.
A fish named Wanda?
This bitch named Wanda.
A fish named Wanda. I did watch that movie, though. A fish named Wanda.
Yeah, that's probably, she probably smells like fish.
Ew. Well, she needs a shower, too.
Wanda, Wanda, where did you come from? Who's your mom and them? How's your mama, darling?
I'm surprised you don't do karaoke up down here or something like that.
Wanda, somebody's pissing your cornflakes today. I want to have fun with this for a second. No, I got to get my ass ready. Wanda, unfortunately, I have my relevant ass has a life, sweetheart.
Hold that thought, Wanda.
Yeah, I believe. I'm sure.
See you later.
Tammy. Because look, who is? I mean, that's got to be one of y'all's illiterate asses over there.
Right.
Y'all don't even know how to. Come on now.
Right.
If you're going to come at me,
with three letters afterwards. It's a secondary.
You correct grammar when coming at someone, okay? That's how we do things over here. If you can't, who is?
Wanda is a row, I bet.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Like I said, we cracked the case. Y'all have, look how long it took us. Great minds.
Right. Tammy, you suck. We're much better than you at it.
We didn't even have to get our handy dandy notebooks, Tammy. Damn it. Yeah. Or our Inspector Gadget magnifying glass.
Hey, well, I'll step down. You have a good day.
All right. Y'all have a good night. You just take your ass to the unloved side of the, go over there with them mean people. We don't like you.
Right.
Over there tripping, coming up in here. Quit tripping.
Nice people allowed over here.
I swear, we can buy our own cigarettes if we smoke them, and we can buy our own beers if we drink them, and we can do whatever the fuck we want to if we want to. Because some of us can pay for it.
I roll my cigarettes and I buy my weed pre-rolled.
Some of us can do that. And guess what? I bet you Connie's got a card like me, so y'all can't turn us in for that either.
Right, exactly.
Put that in pipes and smoke it.
Exactly.
I'll get off here. I'll be back Tuesday.
Okay.
Well, unless more like I department.
If I see you sooner, I'll see you sooner.
Yeah, right. Bye.
All right. You have a good one.